Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful Biafrans, depending on your location. I'm greeting you people today once more from my own location. I say, may God bless you people. I hope you all had a good night, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are watching this message from. Biafrans, today is 29th of October 2025. Another wonderful day. We are happy and glad in it, and the name of God must be praised because we are the Christians that Nigeria government wants to annihilate. Join me, my people from all over the world where you are watching from, great Biafrans. Biafra remains our religion and we must always evangelize. I don't know this person that is always coming first to watch, and I pray that God Almighty will continue to bless you. As you join me, click the like button, subscribe to Beautiful TV, share the message and let it go viral. We are here to preach the gospel of Biafra. Biafra is our religion. Biafra is our new nation, and we must talk about it. Thank you, Biafrans. Ndị be anyị ekenekwa m unu. Ekene m nwoke, ekene nwanyị. Chukwu nna ga-emela anyị nke ọma. Chukwu na-enyelu ndị na-enyelu onwefe aka. Ụmụnne m join anọ m ka anyị continue. Na ife anyị na-eme ziri ezi. Ife anyị na-eme bụ for our future, for our present, our future, our unborn generation. Bịanụ ụmụnne m ka anyị gbakọta, ka anyị kene Chukwu, ka anyị kọkwa maka ife na-eme n'obodo Biafra, na nke na-aga n'iru, nke anyị ka ga-eme eme, na nke anyị megolo eme. Tupu m gaa n'iru ụmụnne m, ka m kpọọlụ unu egwu a, na egwu anyị ji asị ndị Naijiria farapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ka mba ụwa niile na-amakwa nke na-eme.
Biafra is only asked for. Every night and day he's shouting and pointing to one direction, but his own people are blind and saying it's causing division. Tell me why someone who sacrificed his life for you and I? Tell me why out of sight has become out of our mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about not for his people emancipation. No. But there is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sun will rise. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. The morning sun will rise. He doesn't care about nothing and abandon his family. Yeah. Oh. Take your time and think what he's going through. He doesn't want to give up but to protect you, even when they throw him African juju. Oh no, yeah. Oh. Freedom the cannon now. Let me hear you sing. Freedom the cannon now. The cannon now. Yeah, the cannon now. Why because of envy. We love him, he's one and only. We follow him because he's ready to die for the freedom of his people. Whatever he said is a prophecy. Take it on, you live it, let you believe. He's so fanatical and ever ready to die for the freedom of his people. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sun will rise. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. The morning sun will rise. Freedom the cannon now. 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 Let me hear you sing. Everybody on my job is singing. Freedom the cannon. Whoa. Freedom the cannon. Yeah. Freedom the cannon. Whoa. Yeah.
Yes, Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my people, we are here once more today to continue talking about Biafra. We should all remember that Biafra fought back to Nigeria aggression 1967 to 1970. I can assure you people that that war never ended. It is still carrying on. So my people, now they have increased their tempo, killing Christians all over the way. Everywhere they are killing Christians in that region. What do? We cannot keep quiet. We will continue to talk about the massacre and killing of Christians, the detention of our heroes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. We will continue to talk about it. Yesterday, you all know, Monday is always a day when we sit at home in homeland to show our grievances for the detention of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And our people in homeland are showing the governors and their government that they do not trust them. They do not want them. So, Biafrans, everything we are doing points towards that direction. Currently, we all know that Biafrans have been to the Congress in America, the White House, the Capitol in Washington, D.C., to do testimonial. And what that testimonial entails is laying down your grievances step by step, chronologically, so that those who can recognize you will understand your grievances. And on the 18th of September, Biafrans was led by our APM Mazio Genkere to also go and do a briefing. So this briefing is also a continuation. Biafrans, we don't have to give up. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hasn't given up. Mazi Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, he has not given up. Our current leader Mazio Genkere is not giving up. So Biafrans, we have to continue. Whenever I am here to talk to Biafrans, I pray and I wish that they will come and listen so that we will know how best to plan our onward movement. We must achieve Biafra. Nigeria is divided. There is the Arewas, there is the Biafrans, and the Oduduwans. And these people were rudely amalgamated without the consent of any of these nations because we have no common interest and it can never work. They have been patching and managing and trying and fixing and refixing. It is not working because innocent lives are being wasted. So, my people, we must continue. Freedom fight, there is no rest until you are completely independent. So I have to pray now and thank God because we are those Christians that are now being massacred. We have to invite the presence of God. He is the owner of the world, the creator. I know that most people don't like it when you talk about prayer. But in the Bible, they say that the tongue is the smallest part of the body that is very powerful. So when you talk to God with that very tongue, He will listen to you. Almighty God, Chukwu okike abịa ma agbakwula ezuru ike cheta obisi ike. Nna bi n'igwe ọgọdọ ya na-akpụ naanị. Ana m ekenekwa gị na-enye gị otito na-ebuli afa gị enu. Biko nna onye nwe ụwa, ọ bụrụ na imejọ gị gbaghara anyị. Biko nna onye ọmịiko onye obi ebere, bịa kpọpụtala anyị our heroes, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Maazị Simon Ekpa. Biko chedokwala anyị our current leader, Maazị Oge Nkere, na ụmụ Biafra niile na-atụkọta ego ka e wee mee ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Biko nna, ekwekwana ka ego kọọ any one of them, ma nwoke ma nwanyị. Ife niile a na ife ndị ọzọ ka anyị na-ayọ gị ka ichedokwala anyị ndị amị anyị bụ ndị na-echedo obodo anyị, na-eprotect ụmụ nwoke na ụmụ nwanyị. Biko nna, dobefe ogologo ndụ, burufe ụzọ kpa elufe azụ. Ise, ise, ise. So my people, we have to continue. I have a couple of videos to play where our information minister, was talking to Biafrans, and our APM also talked. So Biafrans, we have to continue. When you look down on the screen, you will see that there will be a total lockdown of one of the states in Biafra land, Anambra to be precise, on the 6th of November, 7th and 8th, there will be a lockdown, no election in Biafra land. And my people, that is exactly how it is going to be. Do not say that you were not told. Do not say that you never heard it. Do not say that you never knew. There will be no election in Biafra land, Anambra State, on the 6th, 7th, and 8th of November 2025. Biafrans, take note. Biafrans, do not come out on that date. 6th, 7th, and 8th of November 2025. Biafra land have said no to the presence and the existence of Nigeria in our homeland. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ndị ga-watch vidio a ma kịta ma ndị ga-watch ya ma emesịa, unu n'anya unu afụ ife ndobele ebe a. Total lockdown of Anambra, November 6th, November 7th, and November 8th. Unu emegie before, and unu ga-emenwu kịta. Unu ga-anọ n'ụlọ. Unu mana Biafra bụ dike. Biafra bụ ochendo. Biafra bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra bụ Odumegwu Ojukwu. Biafra bụ Philip Effiong. Biafra bụ Maazị Simon Ekpa. Biafra bụkwazi Maazị Oge Nkere our APM. Biafra bụ oke obodo. Anyị si mba n'ọchịchị nchigbu ndị Naịjirịa. And kịta bụ oge anyị na-eme ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. And o nwere etu ọzọ anyị ga-esi gosi ndị mba ụwa na anyị achọrọzi mgbakọ ndị Naịjirịa. Anyị achọrọ mmekọfa. Anyị achọrọ ife ọbụla gbasata Naịjirịa na Biafra land. Ya ndị be anyị, ụbọchị ịtọ a 6th na 7th na 8th, onye apụtakwana. O nwere ife ndị politicians na-emelu unu. Charles Soludo ji kwa ngwa agha wee chinye ndị aka odo, a na-akụjisi ụmụ unu aka na ụkwụ. Kedu ife ọma Charles Soludo melu unu na Anambra steeti? O nwero. Charles Soludo bụ ọdụmegwu Ojukwu party nke a na-akpọ APGA. Ọnya ka o ji wee bata n'ọchịchị wee je na-akpọta ndị amị a na-egbu unu. Kedu ife unu na-atụrụ ya votu ka ọ bata bịa mee? Unu apụtakwara na 6th, 7th and 8th of November. Onye ọbụla nọdụbie. Ọ ife anyị na-ekwu maka ya. Total lockdown. Unu agbakwa n'ọsọ nwoke wee wụọ ntụ ka ụmụazị. Mụnwa amasị na unu ga-awụ ntụ ka nwaanyị, maka na ụmụ nwaanyị na-awụzi ntụ karịa nwoke sef. Traianụ, gbaanụ mbọ. Ama m na 3 days na o buru ibu. Ma nọọ iwe ka eji anụ ọgụ a. Onye apụtakwana. O wee bụrụ ya. Nke afọ wee gaa. So ka m chọọ this video now. Ebe our information minister ebe o kwuru okwu. So geenụ ntị kịta. Unu ga-anụ. Yes. My people. Ọ nwayọọ ka eji alacha ofe dị ọkụ. Welunu ya nwayọọ. Anyị ga-enwetelili Biafra. Kịta anụnwa m ga-eme ka unu ghọta na Americans fejirozi ya n'anya ọma wee na-achụ ndị na-akpọ isi anị. Ndị a na-akpọ isi anị kịta fajulu everywhere. Ọ bụrụ sọsọ na Naịjirịa. Fajulu ebe niile na-enye nsogbu. Nsogbu fa bụ na fa chọrọ ka fa chia the whole world. And unu ma fa na-aga ya politically, socially, economic jihad. O nwere ụzọ fesiro emie. So ndị nke nọ na Naịjirịa bụ Shetima na Gumi, Nasir El-Rufai, Malami, Pantami, Buhari before nwụọ. Ọ ndị na-achọ ka mmadụ niile kpọba isi anyị. This generation ka mmadụ na-ekwu okwu religion. Ebe ụwa niile na-edevelop na-emeghe ọbụlụ sọsọ Naịjirịa. So anyị nwa wee kwechiri. Fe nwere ike ịbịa be anyị? Never. They cannot. Kịta anụnwa America na-ekwuzi okwu sanction Nigeria like no man's business. Fa na-ekwuye fade n'anya n'azụ. Another lady ajoin kwugofa one Nancy. Ije na my Twitter handle ị ga-afụ ya there. I retweeted it. Onye bụ ụzọ tweet ya bụ one of our defense ministers, Maazị Success. So I retweeted it. Unu ga-ama na ife a dịzi ọkụ dịzilu ndị Nigeria over. And the America ejego another country wee gbuo 370 Islamic jihadists. So enwe hope. Anyị nwe hope and onwe ife APM anyị kwu maka anyị nwe ijekwa na ebe a na-eje. Unu ga-anụ ya na this video ka mkpọ ya ka unu gee. Let me play it and you will hear from him. Onye unu na-anụ onye kịta bụ our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu.
You mentioned God, you mentioned contamination. If I go to Nigeria and I already identify and make myself known, and I get arrested to face treason, what are the modalities you put in place? What I can say to you is that you can never ever be arrested.
The violent path has failed.
You must come out to support what you do. You need guns and need bullets. But I'm very confused. Did you make mention of you? We need arms and yes, yes, we did. So the best way to defend yourself. Because Boko Haram is everywhere in the zoo, police, zoo. Have you ever thought about the effects of what we're trying to fight? Is it possible for the concern to be addressed objectively? There will not win this year because after this year we're going to be seeing what will happen. Because if you don't get the effort, everybody will have to die. Simple as that. And you mentioned God, you mentioned arms and ammunition. If I go to Nigeria and I already identify and make myself known, and I get arrested to face treason, what are the modalities you put in place? What I can say to you is that you can never ever be arrested.
The violent path has failed.
You must come out to support what you're doing. We need guns and we need bullets. But I'm very confused. Did you make mention of you? We need arms and yes, yes, we did. So because Boko Haram is everywhere in the zoo, police in the zoo, army in the zoo, Navy, zoo. Have you ever thought about the effects of what we're trying to fight? Is it possible for the concern to be addressed objectively? There will not win this year because after this year we're going to be free no matter what happens. Because if we don't get the effort, everybody will have to die. Simple as that. And you mentioned God, you mentioned arms and ammunition. If I go to Nigeria and I already identify and make myself known, and I get arrested to face treason, what are the modalities you put in place? What I can say to you is that you can never ever be arrested.
The violent path has failed.
You must come out to support what you're doing. We need guns and we need bullets. But I'm very confused. It is happening already. I warned you and I told you. You may disregard the agitation for Biafra and tag it as nothing. But I'm warning you today, if you continue, the wrath of God will be upon you. As I warned the zoo many, many years ago, if you don't allow we Biafrans to go, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia. And today it is happening. It is happening already. I warned you and I told you. You may disregard the agitation for Biafra and tag it as nothing. But I'm warning you today, if you continue, the wrath of God will be upon you. As I warned the zoo many, many years ago, if you don't allow we Biafrans to go, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia. And today it is happening. It is happening already. I warned you and I told you. You may disregard the agitation for Biafra and tag it as nothing. But I'm warning you today, if you continue, the wrath of God will be upon you. As I warned the zoo many, many years ago, if you don't allow we Biafrans to go, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia. And today it is happening. It is happening already. I warned you and I...
10 of them were lying.
They started shooting us, killing our brothers. Over 10 of them were lying dead there.
This week, we're also going to talk about legislation I introduced this week to protect Christians in Nigeria. Nigeria has seen a persecution of Christians that has been staggering. Just this week, over 60 people were murdered by jihadists, by radical Islamists in northeastern Nigeria. They executed soldiers. They went house to house. This pattern of targeting Christians, targeting Catholic priests, targeting individual men, women, and children is horrific. And my legislation would put real consequences on the government of Nigeria and those who are facilitating this persecution, put real consequences on them to change that. We're also going to talk about legislation I introduced this week to protect Christians in Nigeria. Nigeria has seen a persecution of Christians that has been staggering. Just this week, over 60 people were murdered by jihadists, by radical Islamists in northeastern Nigeria. They executed soldiers. They went house to house. This pattern of targeting Christians, targeting Catholic priests, targeting individual men, women, and children is horrific. And my legislation would put real consequences on the government of Nigeria and those who are facilitating this persecution, put real consequences on them to change that. We're also going to talk about legislation I introduced this week to protect Christians in Nigeria. Nigeria has seen a persecution of Christians that has been staggering. Just this week, over 60 people were murdered by jihadists, by radical Islamists in northeastern Nigeria. They executed soldiers. They went house to house. This pattern of targeting Christians, targeting Catholic priests, targeting individual men, women, and children is horrific. And my legislation would put real consequences on the government.
Sir, I'm properly.
one we love and cherish. We have vanquished our enemies. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In Him we trust. Shout it, sing it, all hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing, the glorious song, play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes. Our prayer shall be known, oh, day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. No star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury. Unleash my own anointed light. Shining forever.
Commit silence to the fallen heroes of Biafra, and the time starts now. Facebook and YouTube platforms and many other platforms that you multicast out while we are on, there is a great necessity that when we put the link, you go and pair up. You pair up so that while we speak from one place, our voices will be splitted out in many platforms. Your platforms were not created for you to have a YouTube and Facebook channels for sit down and look. No, it is for you to use them to spread the gospel of Biafra. For example, now that my uh, official account on Twitter X is been reported and taken down by X because of how we have been giving them woto woto. Had it been there is no other access for me to speak, is it that we wouldn't be streaming out anything going forward? Or I wouldn't have another avenue to speak out? That is why you have all those media platforms. You have YouTube, you have Facebook, and some of you are even on premium subscription on your Twitter X. With the premium subscription on your Twitter X account, you can go and pair up your channel or your account to be coming out streaming while we are on, whether on fundraising or town hall or any program or awareness that we are doing. It will stream out on your Twitter X account as far as you are on the premium subscription, not on the basic, the premium subscription. That is the one that will enable um, broadcasting studio and multicasting to transmit when we are talking from the studio. I appreciate you all for all you've been doing in the media. It's not been easy, but you've been standing very tall. Your sacrifices are immeasurable, and we will continue to remain grateful to all of you. So please, if you have not shared this space and you have joined, share this space so that others will see their notifications. You know, many people don't know that I speak from this very uh, information media and communications account since Twitter blocked my personal account. Many people don't know that I'm still on X. Some people were writing messages on Telegram and WhatsApp and say, "We don't see your post for days now. Is everything okay?" Because it helps others to get the notification to know that we are in. And it's very important that you share the space when you enter because the momentum of what we are doing has increased and the attack we face also increased because we have entered a stage of giving some big bodies and government woto woto in extra max mode. It's not an easy thing for you to find yourself in the US Capitol, in the White House, and then you sit down in the same seat inside the same hall where the laws that are made to determine and affect the entire world are being done. That is the room, that is the seat, that Congress house, that Congress building that you were inside, that congressional building that you all participated. Yeah, I want all of you to know that we went to open the door. We went to unlock the key. And on unlocking that key, we are now open to series of lions, pythons, elephants, and hippopotamus because we went to open the door for freedom. We opened the door for there to be hope for the massacred Christians in Nigeria. We went to open the door for Biafra. We went to open the door for the Uruwa people and the Arewa people. We went to open the door for the entire world to know that the Nigerian media have been bought off. That is why you see that international media are now the ones reporting and carrying out the explosive media awareness. And only one man that is manning a watch point can waste or can send out up to 50 bullets. Yes, because the enemies are plenty. You don't expect him to shoot and then now start to wait until when you now come back next week to come and give another 20 HM. No, please. God has blessed you all. So I'm challenging you to step up your game. Do it in a way that can achieve something. Because some people will come in and be hearing 10 HM, 20 HM, 10 HM, 20. No. At the end of the day, you spend 4 hours or 5 hours calling 20 HM, 10 HM, 20 HM, 10 HM. How much is that? Please, God has blessed us and given us what we need to use to do this work. And so let us do it judiciously because
Yes, my people, I have something to say to us. We are very few here in number. We all should realize that where I reside, time has changed, and whenever there is time change, you know, everybody will find it difficult to meet up, any appointment at the same time. I never knew that the time changed. That was on Monday that I realized that time has changed. Time changed Sunday midnight, but I just realized it. So, for instance, here now, I don't have anybody watching except two people, Clement and Uchenna, and I'm not sure whether they are still around. But regardless of that, I know that some people do watch later on. But I'm just letting you know that we are now 1 hour behind the time. So some people may not be opportuned to come and watch this time, but please endeavor to watch later on. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, unu sokwa n'okwu a m na-ekwu. Ebe m bi, time echenjigo. I nọzi 1 hour behind Biafra time. Yeah, onye nwere the opportunity watch the video now, biko watch anya later. If I ji ada amalụ na ọkwa maka watch our video, onwere me personally, onwere ife, onwere ndị enweta ndị a na-akwụ ụgwọ like YouTube na Facebook, fa na-akwụ some people ndị ma ka esi eme, fa na-akwụfe ụgwọ. Onwere onye na-akwụ m ụgwọ, and ọ bụrụ ịkwụ ụgwọ bụ my main aim. Okay, thank you Uchenna. Ọ bụrụ ịkwụ ụgwọ, ego a ga-akwụ m bụ my aim. Adị m grateful to them that na fa allow me use this platform. Ịghọtago? Mana ife bụ my aim bụ ka m were ya na-agbasa ozi ọma Biafra. O nwere a n'ife ga-eme, ma nke melunu na unu amarọ, ma nke ka ga-eme eme, mụnwa wee malia. Iwu bụ na m ga-abịa ebe a bịa gwa unu ya, maka na ndị be anyị si na nkwụcha abụrụ ụjọ. Agha kala ka ada-eli ngwụlọ. So nọ ife mee o ji abụ mpụtara n'oge ọbụla aga m enekwa anya ma o nwelu ndị ọzọ bụ ndị otu m nọ na midia nọ on, so that ka ọ ghara ịdị na clash with time ndị nke ọzọ and their program. Ka anyị na-eme ka unu na-ama ife na-aga. Every program anyị na-eme, ịtọ ntị naanị, ị ga-anụ something, and o nwere ife ị ga-eji wee mee. Ọnya mere anyị ji apụtaghị ya ka anyị mee ka ndị Biafra na-amata ife na-eme. And ife m ji akpọ this video bụ na o nwere okwu APM kwu. O kwuru maka ebe a ga-ejekwa nso nso a. So n'ọnya mee ka unu ghọta na time mụnwa change, and I'm sure na ọ ga-affect the number of people na-ege ntị. So that change of time was a bit of a delay on my part based on the time that I come out. Thank you for understanding. Let's continue.
His blessings will ever flow and multiply. But when you are being so stingy with what God has blessed you with, you see, now those where they spend, they commode. Now them, God go they refill. Yes. And God go they refill and plenty. So release plenty so that God will multiply you plenty. Release plenty so that God can multiply you plenty.
Yes, my people, what my information minister is saying here is regarding our donation. I know that the truth is always bitter, but my people, we have to bear it. When you are doing freedom fighting, you are really exposed to so many things. You can be insulted, you can be abused, you can even be kpied. But we don't pray to be kpied. It is because of that that we are fighting to end it, so that our people will no longer be kpied. Ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si na igwe bụ ike. Egbusi anyị one ka anyị dị, anyị achọrọ ka a na-egbu any one of us. So onye na-eme freedom fight ga-aghọta aghọta na a lot of things dey involved. This donation anyị na-eme kịta, ife aka egbochila this donation. I beg your pardon. Ife aka egbochila this donation bidoro oge PM na ya. O jee chọta ndị ga-abịa nyere anyị aka. Ọ marụ na onwe ndị ya na ya nọ bụ saboteurs. Onye afọ eje gwa ndị Nigeria. Ndị Nigeria eje warn the country. Ọ na-aga na-aga ike wee gwu PM wee introduce ya donation. Unu ma na oge create breji na ọ bụrụ immediately ka ibido wee tụba ego. Ọ ka anọkata ife a na-agwa unu wee mekata. Ọ pụta nwoke mmadụ a na-adị frustrated. Ọ mara na and unu afụgoni ekita ndị gbali ama. Ndị na-eji agba ama na-eji agwa gọọmenti Nigeria nekwa ndị ọ na-agwa ka fa bịa na-ebulu mmanụ na-ebunyefa ngwa agha. Nigeria gọọmenti onukwufe enukwara jee war nọ the country. Ụfọdụ n'ime ụnụ amara ife a m na-ekwu kịta. O megidezi PM wee introduce zie donation, o wee introduce ya. So anyị need the country ga-abịa nyere anyị aka by recognizing us. Anyị need kwala ego ndị na-echedo obodo anyị ga-eji na-egote mgbọ oge ọbụla helikọpta a na-ebutelu ndị Naijiria egbe. Unu ada afịa anyị nwere ndị na-ebutele anyị ọsọsọ obere ego anyị na-atụ, and abịa n'ime ya bụ ego anyị na-atụ ejesiri ana Finland November and December no yeah last year. Ngozi strike ya wee gosizie onwe. Ọ dịka onye na-alọ nlọ na mmadụ na-abịa abụla oke na-atị ya n'ụkwụ. The day ị ga-egbu oke afọ ifu na dị oke ga automatically ọfọm ọbụrụ mmadụ iwee fụzie onye na-eme gị. So oge nwaanyị a bọstụzi out, onye ọbụla amalụ ọkwa nwaanyị a na-eji rịpọtụ agwa ndị Naijiria ife na-eme. Onye si na ọ bụrụ nwaanyị anwa, onye anwa bịa ṅụọ iyi ka mmalụ ma ọ ga-efokwachi. Nwaanyị afọ emego anyị ife o. Nwaanyị anwa emego anyị ife, nya gbaa chelu ndị Biafra. Ọ bịazịa wee kewaa dị nọmba. Unu ma mgbe Musa na-asị na fa ga-eje country to country wee na-ebunata ndị niile na-atụ ego. No ego eji eme terrorism. You can imagine. Kedu ebe Musa nọ today? So ome mma na mma ya na, ome njọ na njọ ya na. Today Musa nọzi n'ime. Fa kpochie Musa. Because na Musa ma na Nigeria dị unworkable. Ọ na-ekpo terrorist na-ejebe anyị na-eje anụ ọgụ. Ọ pụta chinyefa uniform. O wee mezie ya na ndị military bie wee mee coup to overthrow Nigeria government. Because na fama na Nigeria is not working. He knew it. Secondly, Musa is a Christian. Osolu ndị Muslim na-egbu ụmụnne. Chukwu wee lapụta ya. Si ya jee mee coup. O mee coup ọwa ọkụrụ. Because na Tinubu na Shetima agbago onwe fa ogige. Fa wee jidie. Ya na ndị otu ya. Fa nọ na mkpọrọ kịta. The hunter became hunted. So na ife ma information minister na-ekwu bụ na anyị tosili ịdị na-ewepụta aka na-atụ ego. Ife unu na-alụ ndị na-atụ ego bụkwa ọlụ Chukwu. Because onye niile na-atụ ego ka e wee gote mgbọ wee defend their innocent ones. You are saving the children of God. Donate generously so that ka anyị nwee enough money. Maka na ngozi na ime mmadụ abụ fekewago our number. Ọ bụrụ oge PM na ebe a ọ dị eti mkpu donation. Maka na everybody kwadolie, even ụfọdụ ndị DOS wee tụgharịa bịa join ya. Si na fafuru na ife PM na-eme na ọ na-aga aga. You know, Ngozi wee bịa divide ya. Etu afọ Musa si wee kwuo, Ngozi did it. So na ife our information minister na-ekwu kịta bụ na onye chọọ eto ụfọdụ ga-abịa fasị gị na fa na 2000 eje ya 2000 naira. Gịnị bụ 2000 naira? Ife 2000 naira bụ 1 pound ego British money or 1 cent American shillings or American coin. O nwere ife ọ bụ. Ọ ga-egote mgbọ ka ọ ga-egote egbe. So ndị be anyị need ka onye ọbụla wenite aka na-etu o si atụ ụtụ. Ọ ife our information minister na-ekwu. Let us continue to listen.
The more you do it plenty, God will multiply you plenty, and you will see that you are making exploits. We are praying for you guys every day for you to have more and to have more increase, and for God to open more doors for you all. So please, let us do it and do what God will bless you and make your pocket to multiply in diverse ways. And please, when you're addressing the the granite, use the word granite. Uh-huh. Don't use the word bullet when you're addressing things on that one. Yeah, because those that are listening may be taking notion of it. So use granite, and the AK you can use a stick. Uh-huh. So please, we need this ejema in high scale to be able to do everything that we have to do. And I beg all of you to step up. God does not bring out people without giving them the enablement. Yes, He gives you the enablement, but when you are now drawing back and slacking, and then you're not doing it with all your might and mind, you will not be gaining the desired result that should be coming. He expects you to do it with all your heart and mind and soul, so that more doors will open for you. We need a J. We need a Gemma. We need everything that will propel us from point A to point B so that we can achieve more. Since convention, I want all of you to show us every achievement that all these splinter groups of Arabo Fulani and EMA Accountability Group, we need to see their achievement on the table. What have they done to achieve? For those of you that are sheepishly following like goats and sheep and a donkey, please, we want to know. Can you tell us one achievement of Rabu Fulani? Can you tell us one achievement of a mature accountability group? Whether in the homeland or in diaspora, we want to see. But BRGI under APM Nkere, in just 3 months, there was a deal that was submitted to the US government that has to do with our business and arms policy and political engagement between the American government and the Biafran people.
ndị be anyị dịka m si gwa unu, ọ bụrụ ife niile diochi furu n'elu nkwụ ka ọ na-ekwu maka ya. Ọkwa onye isi anyị kịta Maazị Oge Nkere, o nwere inu ọtụlụ anyị, mana ọsọsọ ndị ga-aghọta ga-aghọta. Unu adakwa na mba, Biafra na-abịa. Unu mana ndị ọcha nwere ọgụgụ isi, anyị nwa nwere ọgụgụ isi, mana anyị adịghị yuzie. Anyị mminu bụ ndị ojii, ndị isi ojii. Ebe anyị na-eyuzu ọgụgụ isi anyị bụ n'ebe nwanne anyị nọ. William, ana m ekenekwa gị, ndewo. Thank you for joining. Asịkwana na m akpọrọ gị, na m ekenere gị. Ịma na ọlụ anyị ọ na-eme mmadụ ị na-eme ka onye ala, ị na-ekwu nke a na-abata gị n'isi. So nọ ka o si dị, ndewo. I see you. Unu ma na ndị ọcha ndị anyị na-ejekwu na ndị mbi na befa bụbu nwanne, fa nụkwala ọgụ wee nụsịa ya bụ ọgụ nnwere onwe. Fa wee si ndị obodo a mbi na unu amachizi anyị, na unu amachizi anyị. Fa wee nwere onwe fa. Ka fa nwere onwe fa, ndị obodo a mbi wee rapụzi afa. Mana today fa bụkwa friends. Enwekwala ike chikịta this a hopeless Nigeria abịa bụrụkwa oyi ndị Biafra, because they cannot do without us. So na o nwere ife esinye n'ọkụ, ndị ọcha ga-eji ya step by step, step by step wee nweta ife fa na-achọ. Ọ ka fa si eme. So my people, ka anyị na-atụ ego a ga-eji wee mezuo ife a. Unu ga-afụ na ndị obodo anyị na-achọ kịta kpọrọ anafa na fe recognize anyị, ụwa niile esu, maka na ọfa bụ isi. Ama m na Russia bụ ifefa nwe bụ teknọlọji, mana their diplomatic system abụrụ the same with nke ndị anyị na-ejekwu. So ụmụnne m ndị nọ n'ụlọ, ndị na-anụ ife m na-ekwu, ọ bụrụ ife niile ka a ga-abịa ebe a na-agwa unu. O nwere ife na-aga. So fa ji nwayọọ ọ dị ka ụgbọelu nọ n'elu, ọ na-achọ inweta the bearing, o ji nwayọọ na-atụgharị, ọ ma aga direct, because ọ ga-eme sure na ife niile dị in place. O etu ndị ọcha dị, etu afa si achọ kịta ka fa sanction ndị zoo, fa mere anya onye fa a very good grounds iji wee recognize ya Biafra. Maka na some useless ndị Biafra, o nwere ndị ụfọdụ bụ useless people, dịka nke a na-akpọ Ọgọstin Ogbonna nọ ebe a, ewu akpọrọ ọkụ. Ọ sị na ụmụnne ya niile na nne ya na nna ya bụ criminal, anụ ọfịa. Onye nke a dị ka ọ ghọtara n'ife a na-ekwu. Slave ndị Fulani, ewu. Ị bịara ebe a ịkọ nne gị na nna gị ọnụ, ewu. Onye nzuzu ablọkgo gị, ime edezi kpam hie, nọdụzịa ka ewu gebe ntị nọ ife ịbụ atụrụ. Adịrọ dị m sure na ịbụ onye Biafra, na ịbụ onye Fulani. Unu pụta na na-eyuzu afa ndị Biafra na-amagharị from platform to platform. Ịdị mma ịkọ ọnụ, onye nzuzu ka ịbụ, onye riri eri ife ịbụ. So Biafrans, ndị amụrụ ọfụma, ndị Chukwu gọzi, ọ bụrụ ife niile ka anyị na-abịa ebe a na-agwa unu openly. Onye ọbụla na-edonate ego anyị ga-eji wee pụọ from Nigeria, because our donation na-aga a long way, and ọ na-enyekwala anyị aka ka anyị na-egekwa ntị n'ife our information minister na-ekwu.
Within the same 3 months, a congressional testimony has been submitted to the American government. And you are seeing all this available on the official government website of the US. It's not that they are in our own website. The government of America publish it in their website. Go and check, you see. In this same 3 months, congressional briefing on Biafra, done inside, not outside America, not outside the Congress, not outside the White House, inside the Capitol of the White House.
Great.
Then that is
great
from diaspora.
Yeah.
Now check the homeland. Since after the convention, the PDF has been under the great supremacy of their works. And they are only loyal to where? This BRGI under our APM Nkere.
Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ife information minister anyị na-akọwala unu bụ na Biafra unu na-achọ, na-ekwu ya ka ọ na-abịa. Ọ na-akọwala unu achievement ya, ife Biafra government in exile, Biafra Republic government in exile, ife o megolo achieve. Breji, ife o megolo achieve, ọ dị too much. Ikekwe ụfọdụ n'ime unu ma, ikekwe ụfọdụ ama. Our APM Maazị Oge Nkere, o jego mee nke a na-akpọ testimonial, and kemgbe o ji emesịa that testimonial ka o ji create the awareness na Nigeria gọọmenti na-akpọta terrorist na-egbu Christians. Maka na obodo oyibo a mbi, ife mee ofu onye n'obodo a, ife mee ofu onye n'obodo a mbi, ha, ụwa niile ga-anụ ya. Ife mee ofu onye, mana unu niile ma how many people ISWAP, ISIS, Boko Haram, Lakuruwa or Lukurawa, all the names juru na Nigeria. Onye kpọtara ya? Shetima na Gumi na Tinubu, Malami, Pantami, Nasser El-Rufai, Haruna Garba, ọ kafara wee na-akpa nkata, wee na-ebubata terrorists, wee na-egbu ndị be anyị. Nke a na-akpọ Musa bụ fa kpọtafa Musa chinyefa uniform, maka na ọnya bụ the chief of defense staff. Ọ chinyefa uniform, yinyefa, burufa jee Southeast. Ọ sị gị Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, Simon Ekpa this. Okay, fancy bụ na onye ndu. Kafa jidere onye ndu, gịnị mee? Udo dị? Mba, ọkanjọ. PM abịakwa wee na-anụ ka iki yera, fajidekwe si na ọya nwa ngwa ọkwụsịzịrị. Mba, ọkụnụ wee ma na Nigeria abụrụ obodo mmadụ na-anọ wee ịnọdụ na Nigeria, ị ga-ekeriri nkwụcha. So ife our information minister na-ekwu ebe a bụ na Nigeria, ife niile ọ na-agbakiri anyị, our APM outsmarted them. O wee jee na Congress wee nye testimony. Ife fa na-akpọ inye testimony, gị bịa kọwaa ife na-eme na be gị, ife iji wee chọọ ịrapụ Nigeria, bịa gwa anyị. O wee bidie na Nigeria na amalgamate Nigeria na 1914 by force, by Lord Lugard and Flora Shaw, without the consent of our forefathers. Anyị bụ Biafra, enwere Oduduwa, enwe Arewa, ndị Hausa, wee jikọta ọnụ. 3 nations enwere common interest. Anyị na fa bụrụ ofu. Nsogbu wee bido. Efa na-egbu ndị be anyị, na-egbu ndị kịta ka o doro onye ọbụla anya why they have been killing people. No maka our religion. And kafa wee were ani anyị jee kpọkọta ndị Fulani niile na-agagharị agagharị all over the African nation. Kafa bịa ghasa na our land. Ndị be anyị unu ga-agbachi nkịtị ka omeme. O wee luo na 1960, Zik na ndị otu wee nụba ọgụ ma awụ ka enye anyị independence. Fa na-egbukwa na-egbu, wee nweta independence. O wee bụrụ Fulani kafa nyere ọchịchị, si Yoruba na support fa. Unu ga na-elote ebe unu si before unu amala ebe unu jekọ. This is the thing. So n'ife ọ na-akọwa kịta bụ the achievement Breji government imego, na ndị niile a na-ekewa ekewa, ndị otu Ngozi na ndị otu Imamada abụ fenwero background, fenwero basis, fenwero legal standing. Fa dị ka nwata ka na-amụ ịkwụ ọtọ sef. You can't stand, they can't stand. Kedu ebe unu na-anụ onu fa today? Fa na-ejekwa Washington DC. They don't go there. They don't. We have the government registered in America. So we are legal in whatever we do, as long as we follow the rule of law. So this is the thing. Achievement yani kpatala eji wee na-ekwu okwu na na-egbu Christians na Nigeria. And ife akabido recently. Mana ebido ogbube Christians na Nigeria since the time of Usman Dan Fodio. Onye nugolie? Nobody ever heard it. During the time of Sadona of Sokoto, that was why Ojukwu faced them with his father's money. Ojukwu was not economical with the spending of his father's money to defend Biafrans. Emesikwa ndị mmadụ sabotaged him. The same sabotage is still going on till tomorrow. by your own brothers, like ewu nke nọ ebe a na-ede Augustine Ogbonna. Una na fear. This is the thing. We have achieved a lot. Right now, the whole world is talking about the killing in Biafra land of Christians, the way the Christians are being massacred. Hello, Wisdom. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. Thank you. My time changed. We are now 1 hour behind. So that's why sometimes some of you are in a place where we no longer have the same time. Thank you so much. So our information minister is talking about the achievement of Breji, and you will hear from this very video what our APM talked about. We going to somewhere soon. Ndebani, olugo no mume. Let's listen.
And you can see their works since November to this very day. The numbers of terrorists falling in Biafra land since after November to this very day, under the watch of General Igwe Butuzo as the Chief of Defense Staff, Musa cannot report it. When some of you see that Musa was sacked by Tinubu, this has also contributed to it, because they know that all the terrorists that they send down in uniforms to come and kill Biafra Defense Forces and to wipe them all out, when they come, the God of Biafra swallow them. The Lion of Biafra swallow them in land A and C. So this has also culminated into Musa being sacked, because Musa continued to reassure the presidency of Nigeria that they will destroy BDF. They will destroy Biafra. But on daily basis, he goes back with the bad news. He goes back with the bad news. And the last string they pulled was to do, oh my God, in 1 month, the Nigerian army has told you that they have killed all the Biafra Defense Forces for over 3 times. For over 3 times, they have announced that they have killed General Gentle and killed Butuzo and killed for over 3 times. So that is, I can't just phantom this very thing. And people are so silly. So you kill Biafra Defense Forces General the first time. They die and then they resurrected and then came back. You came back again and killed them the second time. They die and resurrected and came back. You see, came back again and killed them a third time. They die and resurrected and they are still living. The last one was very shameful, that the military personnel that was even granting the press briefing, he was reading the script, and as he was reading, his body was shaking. And he had the guts to open mouth to lie before his father and mother that gave birth to him. If now before where they just the write time for script behind the scene, it is okay, but this one you had to even come out to lie. Pronounce it with your mouth, and as he's lying, in body they shake. In body they shake as they call the names.
Yes, my people, that is how they tell lies. The military, they are also liars. Now, where is Musa? You all know that Biafra land, God blessed us. Apart from the fact that our Biafra Liberation Army are very powerful, God made our land in such a way you cannot penetrate into our land. If you try, you will see. Musa will be lamenting. You all remember when he was lamenting that Simon Ekpa is not letting them get the airspace. The terrain is this, the terrain is that. Where is Musa today? They lie that they kpai Gentle. Gentle is there. That is how they will lie. They will tell you that Musa, that Gentle, that they went to his house, kpai everybody there. And they will tell you again that Gentle resurrected and kpai one boy. Confused.com. That is Nigeria for you. My people, we have no business with those people. They have wasted enough of our time. This is our time to shine and move. Just make sure that you donate generously.
Starting from when Owazirike was there, our men and women were killed because of Biafra. And when you hear them, you will hear that during Masop, there is no part of Biafra territory that were not actively involved in. And then there is no part of Biafra territory that were also not actively involved in IPOB ESN when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unveiled it for us. There were no part of Biafra territory that are also not actively involved in the BDF. Can you see? So they are all one born. They pay the price. They come all the way from every part of Biafra land to form the defense mechanism in the central point that you can use to enter Biafra land. Some of you don't understand why we had to and why we have to defend Biafra land from Imo State and Enugu and also from Bakassi. These are two volatile points that when you allow the terrorists to take over, the entire Biafra land is down. So these are like the gate to Biafra land. That is why all Biafrans, gallant men and women, have to come from every part of Biafra land to defend these two gates, Bakassi and Imo and Enugu state, because that is the entrance point. So the price that we have paid from Owazirike time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu time, our PM's time, and now our APM's time to this very day is what has made us not to run away from Biafra land to Cameroon at this point to seek refuge. That is what have made the issue different, that while people are burying and piling up their dead bodies of babies, women, and children in far middle belts and northern part and Yoruba land, we are now watching them with one eye because we have already sacrificed many of our babies, women, and children since Wazirike time to this day. And we are not done yet. And we are still defending Biafra land. You see, now it's like Boko Haram terrorists do not exist in Biafra land. So every of the massacre you see emanating is coming from the north, the middle belt, and Yoruba land. So what made it so? It is your sacrifices. The sacrifices you made from Wazirike time, Onyendu's time, our PM's time, and our APM's time is what is making us to become like nothing is happening to us now. So we must continue, and we need all your ejema to make it happen. I'm very glad to have our indomitable Tokinadu and original silencer and engine of BRGI. And no other person as our Excellency, the acting Prime Minister. This is the only man that did not need professors and engineers and doctors to be able to enter White House. He did not need professors and doctors and engineers and aeronauts to enter White House and to have handshakes and meetings with the senators and lawmakers of America. This is something that nobody have been able to do since the existence of the Biafran people.
Yes, so my people, my information minister is 100% correct. When we came back from Finland, Ngozi, she's always carrying this signboard, Doctor this, Doctor that. Where is she today? Dr. Kwoma, where is he? Professor Kwoma, where is he? Doctor this, Doctor that. They have disappointed. They were attacking, Ogenkere did this, Ogenkere did that. Little did they know that it is that same man that they are vilifying that will resurrect Biafra. If our APM went to sleep, now that PM is not there, Onyendu is not there, Biafra would have been gone. Now watch the DOS. They will keep telling you IPOB, IPOB. You don't grow. It's like when you give birth to a child, that child does not grow. It does not grow. They are still carrying flags, going up and down, waving it from north to south. They are not getting down to business, but our APM did. He got there without the signboard of Dr. this, Professor that. Ọ bụrụ ife ji anụ ọgụ. Ife ji anụ ọgụ bụ ụbụrụ. Sense. Ịnụsi ọgụ nụta ife ị na-achọ. Ehe, you come down. You come down to recount. You come down to apportion. You come down to develop. You come down to create. Kịta abụrụ oge a na-achọ abụ m PhD ngwa weta n'ife PhD gị ka ife iji eme nothing, zero. Ifefa ji eme bụ mkposa. Onye bụ a doctor like Ngozi Omaro na ọbụrụ division ka eji enweta recognition. PM asị ya fall back ọjụ. Ọ na-eme nke ọ na-eme. Onye si na ya bụ CRC bụ onye bụ Conflict Resolution Commission or chairman. Ọ na-akpagharị okporo ndị mmadụ na-agbagharị. The conflict he created, come and resolve it. That is your duty. That is your assignment. He couldn't do it. Incompetent. Very, very incompetent. But look at our PM, APM, Mazi Ogenkere. He bent down or settled all down. Ji nwayọ na-ahazi everything etu ọ ga-adị. O ife bụ a man. O ka esi anụ ọgụ nwere onwe. Ọ bụrụ ba ịgba helter skelter na-akọ ọnụ na-agagharị. Irapụ yo if ị ga-prioritize, you will leave it behind. Ị na-achụ ụmụnne gị. Ọ ka esi anụ ọgụ. My people, let's continue to listen. He came here and he spoke.
Biafran people have existed 400 or 500 years ago on the map of the world. You can go and check. And since all these years that Biafran people existed and were available on the world map, there has never been a time that any Biafran was able to break through the US Congress Capitol. But in our own time, a man they say is nobody, a man they say does not know anything, a man they say cannot offer anything, as quiet and calm as he is, humility personified, is the man that is able to make Biafra have first ever in history congressional testimony, first ever in history congressional briefing, where all the crimes of Nigeria were tabled to the American Congress. And today, everywhere is boiling.
I beg your pardon.
When he was there doing it, he did it in a very quiet and submissive way, and people took him for a joke. But today, Nigeria officials are running helter-skelter. We appreciate you, our honorable APM, and you're welcome to the stage.
Thank you. Am I coming out? Thank you very much, Minister of Information, you and your entire team. I see it's full house here. I can't go ahead and start mentioning every name. If not, we'll be here forever because, all the genuine media personnel, I see everyone is here today. Thank you, fellow Biafrans, and special greeting to lovers of freedom all over the world. And we appreciate those lovers of evil if they can repent to love freedom and to support freedom. That will bring peace and stability to the entire world. Just imagine when we live in a world that is peaceful, when we live in a world that all humanity will love their neighbor. Just imagine living in a world where there is no terrorists, where there is no one trying to terrorize you, kill you, take your land from you, Islamize you, destroy you, rape your women, your children, your cattle, because they rape everything rapeable. Just imagine living in a peaceful world where you can leave your doorway wide open, close your eyes and sleep like a baby without anyone breaking in to steal from you or to kill you. Just imagine living in a world that would be united as a one nation. I'm not talking about the United Nations we have now, because the United Nations we have today is a bunch of fools that are piloting the affair of that organization. That's why it's time to dissolve it and reinstitute a United Nation that will benefit the entire world. It's time to reinstitute a united body that will stop war, not the one that will create more wars, chaos all everywhere. No. So this current United Nation we have today is like the Pharisees, those that pretend they are worshippers of God, but by their work, they are worshippers of destruction, or they are there to kill and for their own personal gain. Fast forward to why we are here today. We Biafran people, we Christians, Biafrans, and I believe some Nigerian Christians are watching as well or listening. We are here because of persecution, because of being oppressed. We are here because we don't want to die. We want to live in this beautiful world that is created by our Heavenly Father, Jehovah, Chukwu Kike Abiyama. Yes, He created us to live abundantly and to also live in peace and to love one another. But some evil people, organization, religion, they choose to want to destroy the others just for what we don't know, because their God said that we are infidel. Their God said if we don't worship their own God, they should kill us. They should Islamize us. They should chase us out of our land. They should make us their slave. And we are fighting back. In the country called Nigeria today, Nigeria is never a country. Nigeria shouldn't exist. Nigeria needs to be dissolved or disintegrated. Let the indigenous of that region choose what their fate, what should be their fate. Nigeria is never a country. You have the North, they have their own culture, their own ideology. They have their God they worship. They have their own way of life. You have the Middle Belt. The Middle Belt have their culture, their way of life, and the God they worship. You have the Oduduwa Republic, the Yoruba. They have their own way of which years back ago, tens or hundreds of years back ago. They have a great empire. Where is this empire today? Everything is being destroyed in the name of one Nigeria. Where is the Benin Empire of old? It's gone. At a time, Benin Empire rang in the ear of every indigenous of this planet Earth. Where is this Benin Empire? At a time, we heard a story that Benin Empire have a wall that surround that great empire. Where is that empire? Is destroyed. Where is the Arondi Zog? Where is Arochukwu? Where is all these powerful ancient of days people with their culture? Where are they? So it's time we go back to who we are. We go back to our root, and we need to find how to solve this problem. When you identify what your problem is, it's easy to solve it. The fact remains that the indigenous of the so-called Nigeria today, they can't live together in that country called Nigeria because they hate Nigeria with passion. Nigeria is never a country. They know that. But they refuse to accept, just like a man called Sowore, who we love so much. Just a few days ago, we encourage him, we endorse him, we support him in the protest for the release of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. And he also used that for his own political gain because he is a one Nigerianist, because he never believed that we all should go our separate way, because from day one, we are never one. Shawore identified that Nigeria is a scam. Shawore identified that Nigeria is fraud. Shawore identified the evil of Nigeria. She championed a movement called Revolution Now. What is the reason why? Because to make sure that they hold the leaders of that country accountable to see if they can make it work. He identified and he know it's never going to work. Instead of him preaching, doing what is right, to make sure that we all go our separate way. This man, just a tweet from him today, endorsing election in Biafra land.
Yes, Biafrans, at this point, I have something to say. Ndị be anyị unu ma that na Nigeria bụ ife ewetara n'ike for interest nwa bekee, interest ndị ọcha, and all ndị ọcha jikọrọ Nigeria. Fanwa balia that name, amarọ m ife Nigeria mean. Onye ọbụla ga-aghọta na Nigeria as it was called or as it is bụ a divided three nations. Divided three nations. Showore bụ onye Oduduwa. Musa bụ onye Arewa, Kaduna, the heart of the north. Anyị nwa bụ Biafrans na-ekwu nke anyị. Nigeria has never been won. It is all in the papers. In reality, unu afugo kafa si egbu ndị mmadụ. Ndị bịara abịa, Fulani came from Futajalon. And you can imagine when a visitor will come to your house, he wants to tell you how to run your own home that you suffered and worked hard to raise. Or if ndị Fulani bụ ndị bịara abịa. Now, Showore bụ the person who orchestrated this revolution now against Nigeria. That name is a plague on the people living inside it. It's a contraption. Showore wee bido revolution now. Wee na-azọ ka arapụ our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, a Biafran. Una fugie. Musa na onwe ya so wee mee coup because ọ ma na Nigeria enwere isi. Ọ ma na Nigeria enwere isi. Nigeria nọ na-azọ religious battle ka ya gbusie ndị niile ekwero na their religion. Unu ma na this religion Musa na Shetima na Tinubu na-azọ bụ from the Arab world. Arabs have risen. Jee Saudi Arabia, Dubai, they have developed. They no longer talk about religion. They now talk about development, civilization. Ndị nke a nọ n'Africa wallowing in poverty, na-egbu ndị Christians. Fa nwere agenda na-abụ killing of Christians and to bring their whole marauding Fulanis all over Africa to come and settle in our land. Impossible. They cannot do it. We will not allow them to do it. So, my people, I forgot to tell you people that if you go to our website now, our payment donation link is now 100% okay. Go there, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. If you go there, you will see our website. Ikli batarana info donate. You click on that donate. Onyegi all the link. You choose obuno BLT ki choli donate. I donate. Obuno regular donation ki choli you do it. You choose subscribe. You subscribe. I will soon put the link here on my. I will display it here. Oh, look at this place. Very soon I will put it. It is now working. Started from last Saturday. So this Saturday, no one will complain or give excuse, I don't have donation link. No. It is now functional. My people, this attack on Biafrans will tell you that Nigeria don't want us to go. They can't help themselves. Their hand is wobbly with AK. We don't live with such people. We fall in parallel line with these people. Terrorists. We are not terrorist group. We want our freedom. So anything our APM is saying here, my people, we have to listen, work with it, and we move on.
In Anambra, of which we Biafrans are saying no election, Shawore won Nigeria list that for the past few days he's in detention in Nigerian prison or correction of facility, whatever you call it. They maltreat him. This man identified that Nigeria is a failed state. Why is he still campaigning for unity of Nigeria? Too many peoples, too many citizens indigenous of that region, they know what the problem is and they refuse to do what is right. That is why a lot of these people, till tomorrow, they don't know their left or their right. And they're suffering from what they don't know. It can never be better in Nigeria if the indigenous don't go their separate way and develop their region and live according to who they are and live according to their belief. Nigeria of today, you can't really tell what Nigeria is found under. Is Nigeria founded under Christianity? Is Nigeria originally founded under Islamists? United States of America here is founded under Christianity. UK is founded under Christianity. Saudi Arabia is founded under Islam. The country called Nigeria today, it can never work because of the dangerous diversity and because of the ideology. Has some reason why we Biafrans, Christians, Biafrans are trying to make things work, to live together and coexist with our neighbor. Why did not the Islamic jihadist terrorists, they are fighting, planning, having a sleepless night to overrun us, to chase us out of our land? It's opposite way. We are thinking everything good that will happen in that country or that region, while the other part of the country called Nigeria, they are thinking everything evil, how to destroy us, how to rape our women, how to turn us to their slave. And some of you, like somebody like Shuri, did not identify and found out that Nigeria is a shithole place. It's time that we dissolve Nigeria. Let every region go their separate way. They will be well better if the North decide to have their own country today, Arewa Republic. They can protect their border. They can all live according to their own interest and worship their God, whatever they choose to worship. If the Middle Belt today decide to have their own country, they can develop according to who they are, and there will be peace. If the Oduduwa Republic decide to, they make up their mind to leave, exit Nigeria, they will be better off. They can come back with that old story or old history they are known of. Likewise, the Biafra. If the Biafran people, of which Biafrans, they have been fighting to exit Nigeria for a long time, and of which we went to Lati, Finland, 2024, December the 2nd, Biafra was redeclared. What we are doing now, we are fighting to chase out these extremist jihadis that have come to kill we Christians, Biafrans. We are doing everything we can. Today we're going to call out some evil people names, because in any society, in any country, there is always religion that's shaping up, or the God that's shaping up that country or that region or that particular group of people. We Biafrans, we have religion that's shaping who we are. We are traditionalist worshippers, Judaism, and a majority Christianity. So these three religions from time immemorial coexist. They never bump into each other and start killing each other. That is who they are. In United States of America, Christianity is what's shaping it up. UK, Christianity shape it up. Just like in United Kingdom today, why the Islamic jihadist terrorists trying to claim UK, that they are taking over UK. But the patriots of UK are fighting back because they know who they are. They know what helped them in their civilization, and they don't want to change from who they are to something else. Why the international community, especially United States of America here, some members of Congress and senators are talking about what is happening in Nigeria and Biafra land, about the killing of Christians. If you're a true Christian, listen to me. If you're a true Christian, ask yourself some serious question. Where are the so-called men of God in the territory of Nigeria and in Biafra land? Where are these so-called Daddy Gio, Daddy Momio? Why are they not speaking? Are these people true Christians? Or they are Pharisees? Where is Adebayo? Adebayo supports all the former presidents recently that have governed that contraption country called Nigeria. They campaign for them. They support the politics of that evil country called Nigeria. If they support the politics, that means they support the terrorism. That means they support these Islamic jihadist terrorists that are killing Christians. And these so-called men of God cannot come out and condemn the killing of Christians in Biafra land, in Nigeria, or even in Oduduwa Republic. Where is Oyedipo? Why are they not speaking? Why are they not condemning the killing of Christians? Where is Kumuyi? Why are these people not speaking?
The best decision I made.
Why are they not condemning the killing of Christians? These three people are just supposed to be championing the cause of Christianity. They have thousands and million followers that contribute money every Sunday in the name of paying tithes. Tithe that they never know what the tithe is doing for them. Tithe that they are paying. Tithe that never go to God. Tithe that never work for God. If these people are true God worshippers, if these people are true Christians, Christ followers, why are they not condemning the killing of their followers or the killing of Christians in Biafra land and in Nigeria? Even in Yoruba land, Oduduwa. Adebayo, where are you? Pharisee. Oyedepo, where are you? You're a Pharisee. Kumuyi, all over the world, people are rising up. Real Christians, worshippers are speaking up. Why are these people not speaking up? The killing is happening right in their own backyard. Why you have people from all over the world condemning the killing against Christians, and these people are not speaking? If you're one of the followers of these individuals I just called, know you are following Satan, the devil. Know that whoever that is championing your cause, you thinking probably he is a man of God, is a man of Satan. These people don't represent.
Sorry, Biafrans, I think he has lost some network connections. Let me see.
I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in Jehovah God, Chukwokike Abiyama. And I also know there is fake people that call upon the name of our Lord Jesus Christ in vain. A lot of them are scammers. A lot of them don't worship our God. A lot of them are Islamic jihadists, extreme one for that matter. They pretend to be whiter and whiter than snow by their work, by their deed. You can tell they are not for the interest of Christianity.
Hello, Monday. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. APM was on the air yesterday during our space to talk to Biafrans.
The news of what is coming from Biafra land and in Nigeria about Christians that are being killed. They're doing everything they can to save the life of Christians. While you have the champion, those that are championing Christianity, the so-called the GO, they are flying their private jet, playing whatever, with their mansions everywhere, scamming people. they can't even condemn Islamic jihadist terrorist that is killing Christians. And you as a Biafra, you as a Biafra should be ashamed of yourself. On Sunday, you will carry your bag or Bible or tablet, laptop, whatever you use to go there and sing praises that don't go above the ceiling. Because God don't listen to hypocrites. God don't listen to fake. God don't listen to all these Pharisees. Prayer go nowhere. That is why some of you be praying for over 10, 20, 30 years. Nothing to show for it. Just like Bruce Femme. Bruce Femme claimed that he's fighting for Biafra or IPOB to be known. Nothing to show for it. All they do is to scam and take your money and destroy your mind for you to think right. Whoever that is not fighting for you, whoever that don't champion your cause for you to be free from persecution, from oppressor, from these jihadist terrorists, disease, that person don't met well for you. As far as we Biafran people will keep fighting, doing whatever we can. Please, I encourage every
COS to the acting Prime Minister, the Biafra Republic government in exile, as well as our father Ben Uwabo, that is a veteran. I greet you all that are here present to brainstorm and speak about the freedom of the Biafra people. I will ask my question, but later, after I make my little submission, and that submission will go like Nigerian Christians and Christians all over that place they call Nigeria, from both Biafra land and Nigeria land. And the genocide that is being carried out against the Christians. This should tell you all you need to know. So when you say that these people should be investigated in the United States of America and in the West and all over Europe, it is if that could be possible, it will really be a welcome idea. And before I will ask my question, Your Excellency, I will sing this song. This is the land of my birth. I say this is the land of my birth. This is Biafra, my Biafra, the land of my birth. I will speak for the land of my birth. I will fight for the land of my birth. I will fight for Biafra, my Biafra, the land of my birth. I will liberate the land of my birth. I will free the land of my birth. I will liberate Biafra, my Biafra. Land will be free.
Yes, my people, Biafra land will be free. You see, Biafrans, we always come here to let us all know that we have a responsibility. And that responsibility, before I go ahead, I have to welcome Biafra Divine TV. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, please, other Biafrans, remember to go and subscribe to his TV channel. We are all talking of the same thing. We are here, Biafrans, to spread the gospel of Biafra liberation, fighting for our freedom. How do we do that? In 1967, we fought back when Yakubu Gowon brought the war against us. We fought back. And they pleaded. They were the ones who say, oh, let us reconcile it. No one is defeating each other. No one defeated each other. We hands down, and they continued. Now, the way we are fighting this battle now, we use our funds. We use our funds. And the stage we have reached, because our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, when Onyendu was caught in 2021, Ndewo, my brother, Mighty Dot, thank you so much. When Onyendu was caught in 2021, our PM conducted a very quick survey or referendum, I don't know how to put it. We voted the DOS out, vote of no confidence. We had no confidence in them because under the leadership of China Sanworu and Chike Doziem, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, they sold Onyendu to the governors that sponsored Onyendu's abduction, and they handed Onyendu to Fulani. Till today, Onyendu is still in the hands of the enemy. But you know what? Our PM told Nigeria government that he will make the abduction of Onyendu useless to you people. And he succeeded. He worked so hard, tirelessly, with the efforts of you Biafrans that we are contributing the money. PM did what Napoleon could not do, worked so hard, and brought us to this level where we are now. We are no longer fighting a combatant war with Nigeria. What we are using now to fight them, number one, is the truth. Onyendu said that we should always tell the truth, even if it leads to your death. And the second weapon is our funding. Hello, Ikukundewo. Thank you. So we are fighting Nigeria now with the truth. You have all seen that after the testimonial in the congressional arena by our PM, they invited Breji for briefing. And after all those, that was when the awareness was created and everybody started talking about the Christian massacre in Nigeria. Even all the bishop could not save Christians in Nigeria. They could not create the awareness. No, they couldn't. So it is still your money that is doing this work. And we must not relent. Because your money, your donation is taking us far. It is still your money, your donation, that will prompt the release of Onyendu. Think of it this way. If you do not donate, we will not be able to maintain our lobbyists. And if the lobbyists did not take APM to the congressmen, that's American government, nobody will talk about the release of Onyendu. Nobody will talk about the killing of Christians. Everything will be so dormant. So it is still you people fighting this battle, being led by our APM, Mazio Gekere. This is because we are still in freedom fight mode. We are not yet a nation. So ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ iji kọwalụ na ife m na-ekwu, ọ bụrụkwa na unu amara akwụkwọ mana ekwego m unu nkwa si unu na nwanne unu nwaanyị a bụ Betty Ada Biafra na m ga na-ekwu na bekee ka ndị nwa bekee na-aghọta ife anyị na-ekwu maka ya. Nkọwakwala unu ya n'onu be anyị, onye aghọtara ọghọta na ife anyị na-anụzi kịta bụ ọgụ eji ego anụ. Ọgụ eji ego anụ, maka ego ka eji egote mgbọ eji echedobe anyị. Ego kwa ka anyị ji akwụ ndị na-akpọ anyị na-ejekwuru different departments na American government ka e wee recognize anyị, maka na o nwere onye kwuru okwu o kwuru one day recently wee ma na onye ahụ aghọtara ife a na-ekwu. Ọ na-asị gịnị ka anyị nidikwanụ ndị lobbyist afọ m si ya ịmara ife ndị lobbyist na-alụ, ọsị m gịnị ka fa na-alụ, m wee kọwalịa. So m ga na-akọwazi ya everyday nọọ lobbyist a na-akpọ anyị na-ejekwu ndị mba ụwa, ndị gasị na fe recognize ya unu makwa na anyị ga-need 5 countries according to UN Charter, according to Montevideo Convention policies. Anyị ga-meet gbado all these criteria before anyị enweta UN code as a nation, so that enwe UN meeting ma enwe international meeting countries tosiri ịbịa, anyị nwa ama agazi under Nigeria, anyị agazi as a nation of Biafra. Unu na-afụ ya na onye mere anyị ji atụ ego a. Anyị ada atụkwa ego a nọ sọsọ ego mgbọ, mba, eji ego mgbọ welu na-efidikwa ndị na-agbalị unu nya bụ egbe, na-akwụkwa ndị kpọ anyị na-eje, maka na ndị a na-edifendi obodo anyị ọ bụrụkwafa ga-eweta Biafra. Ifefa na-alụ bụ ichedo Biafrans, ka be anyị dị intact, ka our territory dị protected. Unu na-aghọta? Unfortunately, o ebe a ka afa Ngozi ga na-abata oge ọbụla, anyị ga na-akpụ ya afa na-agọrọ ya ọfọ si na ife niile o tinyere aka ọma agara ya, ife niile o chere ọma agara ya. Ọbịa kewaa etu aira wee na-atụ ego, because oge PM nọ onye ọbụla nọ with obi ọcha solu PM na-anụ ọgụ until fale PM. Ọ bụrụ sọsọ da fale PM fa kewazie nọmba of ndị na-atụ ego afọ. So onye ọbụla ga-amanye aka n'akpa, manyesi aka ike wee wepụta ego, na ife anyị na-anụ kịta bụ ọgụ eji ego anụ. Our website adịgo mma, ilu ebe anwa ọ dị simple for ndị ma ka esi emie before, mana onye amarọ ka esi emie, ịkpọ m n'ekwentị adị ebe a nkọwalụ gị nke marọ, maka na ife anyị nọ bụ onye agha na nwanne, nke onye manya gwa nwanne. Fulani adanụ iche iche fa jikọtara onwe fa ọnụ. Ife nji welu Fulani na-ama atụ kịta bụ na ọ bụ na gị na mmadụ na-anụ ọgụ, unu nọdụ na boxing ring, ime enepụ anya, ị ga na-eni anya ka o si etu o si ejikwa onwe ka ọ kụtuo gị, gị nwa na-achọkwa ka ị ga-esi wee balansị ọfụma wee kụtuo ya. Ọgụ anyị nọ kịta, Fulani jikọtara onwe fa ọnụ, fada agba ofu ofu, mana ọnwa bekee ndị Fulani bụ dia caretaker na Nigeria. Ọfa na-akụziri fa nonsense niile afa na-eme, maka ife fa na-eme na befa. Ekwugo m ife ọtụtụ oge, ọ bụrụ ife nga na-ekwu everyday. Ife anyị na-anọ kịta bụ ọgụ eji ego anụ. Biko nụ ndị be anyị na-atụ na ego a ọnwa mgbe nta. Our APM pụ yesterday oge ọ bịa na space bịa meet anyị, na o nwekwara ije ọzọ anyị ga-eje. So obi si onye ọbụla ike, ọ bụrụ ife niile ka a na-akọwasịrị mmadụ etu afọ. Rapụnụ na ife anyị na-eme ọganiru dị ya. Freedom ọ bụrụkwa ife taa, ọ bụrụ ife ji nwayọọ enweta, maka na so many countries nwere interest na Nigeria. Kedu ndị na-amịta mkpụrụ anwa? Anyị nwa bụ Biafra. So na onye were aghụghọ na-eso gị, ịmala ife iswitch kwatu aghụghọ, were aghụghọ anwa na-esie, maka na onye aghụghọ nwụọ, onye aghụghọ enye ya. Nwayọọ nwayọọ anyị na-elu ebe anyị na-eje. Olileanya dị, nwa Chineke, olileanya dị. Ndewo Charles and at CN Rock. ndewonu. Thank you so much. Ọ na-abụkwanụ mfu unu etu obi esie m ike, mfu unu obi esie m ike. Mighty Dot, nwanne m, ndewo. I appreciate you so much. Unu full picture Mighty Dot dị very handsome. Ọ machasịrị mma like this, na-acha ka my father. Wee si na enu ụmụ Biafra ndị tosili nọ na befa kịta abụla executives, nọdụsịa na different offices and many businesses. Anyị nọdụ n'obodo ndị ọzọ na-agbalụfe odibo. Ndị be anyị nweenu ndidi, very soon anyị ga-anaba anyị. Ndewonu. So my people, o nwee vidio m nwere ebe a m chọrọ ịkpọ ka unu nụ maka hearing onye ndu yesterday, or was it on Monday? Let me try and see. Sorry my people, ife a bụ YouTube. Unu ma na YouTube na o nwee kafa si eme. Fa ga-ebugodo ụzọ mee advert, mee nka you know.
2025. And yes, the Ohamadike landed in court today in his full glory. For those of you who watched my video yesterday, the Ohamadike Unscripted actually did what we talked about yesterday. You will be very shocked. Just watch this video to the end and do not miss a bit, because today's court case was wow.
Yes, ndị be anyị, unu ma ekwugo m some of the things pertaining the killing of Christians and the way the American congressional men and women are dealing with it due to the exposure by our APM during his testimonial in the Congress and the briefing that was attended by Breji and our APM on the 18th of September, just last month gone. I talked about it, and I played the video of our information minister where the APM also came and talked. So now we are now at this stage of talking about Onyedu's hearing and the way he's handling his case by himself. So I will be doing it stage by stage. I appealed on some of us. Yesterday, I went to the hospital. I couldn't come in. And our time in Britain have changed. So I'm sure it will affect the way some of you get my notification. But whatever happens, let's continue to take it one step at a time. Thank you, my people. Thank you, Biafrans. Let's continue.
I have much to say. It was wow. So first of all, I want to give us the good news that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has retrieved his case file. And of course, he carried that case file into the court today with some other heavy notebooks that he brought into the court. So watch the entrance of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This is Nnamdi Kanu entering the court in his whole glory, in his regalia, whiter than white, purer than anything you can see in this world. A prophet, a man of his word, a man that believes in his people. That is Nnamdi Kanu.
If you live in England and you're between 50 and 80, there's a chance you could get a...
I apologize, my people. This is a YouTube. They are always advertising. So this our brother Chinedu is a lawyer by profession. I always like to use his video to do some exposition, and I trust that none of you is against it. And let's listen to him. Thank you so much.
Wait a minute. Where's the lying news agency of Nigeria? Are they here? Those liars and deceivers, are they here? That distort the news. You don't know what law is. You don't know what justice is. Where's the news agency of Nigeria? What are they? You don't know that God is a God of justice. You don't know that? That God in heaven is a God of justice. You don't know that?
Hold it there. Hold it there. Hold it there. I told you that you are going to see Nnamdi Kanu unscripted today. That is Nnamdi Kanu setting the pace. Setting the pace for what is about to happen today. You can see the way he actually came out in his element. This is the Nnamdi Kanu that we want to see in court. The Nnamdi Kanu that I want to see in court, and the one that we said in our previous video that we expect to see. And as if he is telepathically connected to us, he did exactly what we expected of him. Ohamadike unscripted. Ohamadike unscripted. You are a prophet. How did you know that we wanted this from you today? Thank you for setting the pace. This is what I call testing the microphone. You just preamble. You understand? Preamble. Let's go on. So that is exactly how the entrance was, and the battle continued in court. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case was called, Nnamdi Kanu was very prepared because he knew what he came to court to do today. Nnamdi Kanu was very aware of all the plans he came to do today. Listen very carefully. So Nnamdi Kanu's case was called for him to come and defend himself. But guess what? Guess what? Nnamdi Kanu told the court, told the judge clearly that he is not going to defend anything because there is no case to defend. Because there is no case to defend. And instead, he told the judge to either release him immediately or grant him bail. Because as far as it's concerned, there is no prima facie case against him in the Constitution. Ohamadike said this clearly with a strong tone in court, and the whole court was silent. Listen to this very clearly. Listen. Nnamdi Kanu refuses to open defense, says there is no charge against him. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the IPOB, has refused to open his defense in the terrorism charge filed against him.
Yes, my people. Ndị be anyị, ndị nọ n'ụlọ, ndị na-afụ vidiyo a kịta na ndị ga-afụ ya leta. Ka m na-akọwakwala unu the little I know. Onye ndu bụ a prophet. O nwere onye ga-agbagha that one. Onye ndu o nwee vidiyo m na-ege ebe ọ na-akọwala anyị the way he welcomed our supreme leader Odumegwu Ojukwu na Kensington. Only God knows when, but during the time Ojukwu nọ ndụ, with Peter Obi and some of them, and how he went to buy Peter Obi suit na shop na London and everything, to tell you that Nonyendu honor the very, very chronological in his ways of doing things, honor the very, very procedural, and honor the very plain. That's why he used the word whiter than white and whiter than snow. He's always talking about truth, reality, sincerity. He's always mentioning, using those words for we, his followers and disciples. Onyendu, that is, I don't know how to describe that man. Onyendu did too much. He knows it all. They abducted him. I mean Nigeria. Malami, Buhari, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Chinasa Nworu, Chike Doziem, governors of that era. And if you want their name, Okezi Ikpeazu, Willie Obiano, Governor Wike, David Umahi, Ugwuanyi, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, all of them, they collaborated on the instruction of a Makban leader, Onyeisi ndị na-achị efie Fulani man. Mana nkata ndị Fulani kpa, wee zie ndị governor, just like Gumi recently told the governors to arm and equip Igbo used to fight IPOB. Who is IPOB? Who are the Igbo boys? So, my people, any one of you allow Fulani to use you, go, they will use you, but you will come back in shame. Today, where is Musa? After coming to Southeast to buy our people, where is Musa? Musa is now in the cooler. Chukwu wee kpanite Musa. O wee je meku ya na ndị otu ya. Because na Nigeria adịrọ good. So we are not just talking because we have mouth. We are saying the reality. They brought Onyendu back illegally. They breached international and national law. Their national law has it. International law, which is patterned in a UN Charter. Yeah. And Nigeria is signatory to it. So it is also their part of their national law. They breached it. Because if you want to go and get a fugitive, somebody you call a fugitive, like Nigeria versus our leader, you will follow a procedure. Nigeria never followed that procedure. And that precludes them from adjudicating on any case concerning Onyendu. Onyendu has no case. At a point, I was very skeptical. I was thinking, why are his lawyers, going up and down? Are they compromised? Are they following the complicit way of Nigeria mode of doing things? Onyendu has no case to answer. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, Onyendu enwere azịza for Nigeria. Hearing for 5 years. Onwe nke fa na-eme fa mee ya, but ife Nigeria gọọmenti tosiri ime bụ ime ife 3 judges kwuru. Amaram the court talking now, Judge Omotosho and the other judges. What is the difference? That is the takia of Nigeria. And that is Sharia for you. Because if you are following the secular rule of law, the secular legal practice that operates in Nigeria, you will follow the rule of those 3 judges in the High Court, who said that Nigeria has no jurisdiction. There was no exception. He did not say, oh, with the exception of Supreme Court. No court in Nigeria has jurisdiction over Onyendu's case. The only option and the only way back or way forward is for them to return Onyendu to Kenya and pay him 500 million, their useless naira. Then he will convert it. For the torture they gave him 8 days in Kenya. They connived with the former president of Kenya, Kenyatta. This one now is against it. This government of the president of Kenya now is against what that other opposition man did in Kenya. Because they connived with Nigeria. They collaborated with Nigeria government. That was why they did what they did. So Nigeria has no jurisdiction, with no exception. It's a blanket rule. They must comply. So the world is watching Nigeria. Nigeria, if you want to polish your image, you have to start from Onyendu. You have to start from here because your image, the 4 cardinal points of Nigeria image, is smelling. The baddest condition. That's where you Nigerians are now. So if you need to polish your image, release Onyendu. Because you cannot be seen. Yes, you cannot be seen to be, yeah, you cannot be seen to be having deals with terrorists and you are holding a freedom fighter. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, I have some questions. Will
So,
you
can
guys
you
do?
introduce yourself, please?
Okay, yes. My name is Prince Chichinwoba. I live in the USA,
Okay.
and I want to ask some questions. So um,
Are you
will
one
you
of
will you guys?
are you one of the Biafran Republic government in exile fighting for our freedom?
I'm a supporter of Biafra.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So when will you guys will you guys do a convention, a big convention here in America?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Not just America, countries that are working with us. Yes, we do conventions all over. Go ahead.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying I support Biafra because I believe Biafra is the only way that this that our problems will be stopped.
Yeah,
The Nigerian government they don't want to release them because they because they want Nigeria. They want to the Muslim the to spread Islam across Nigeria.
yes.
And I think that's
Is one of
the
their agendas. They have many. Another one is to Fulanize. You know, Fulanis are marauding kind of people. They wander about like gypsies from one country in Africa to another, and they came. They want to bring all of them together and settle them in our land, and we are not letting that happen.
right, 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 right. I totally agree.
I
And
hope,
I'm
I
I'm
hope you make some donations towards Biafra coming. Do you?
yeah, 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 yes. I will be doing that. Yes, I will be doing that. And I'm also communicating with politicians in my state about what's going on in Nigeria.
Oh,
You
that's
know.
good.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So um so um so so the states of Biafra will it include River State
My dear
and other
brother, there
states?
is nothing like River State. It is called Iguacha, Port Harcourt.
What?
They call it Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is still a name of an Englishman. We are going to name, in fact, most Biafran names maintain our Biafra background. We are
Mhm.
representing ourselves the way we are. All those Port Harcourt and Rivers and Cross River is going to be discontinued. We are not using them. It's like somebody coming from a foreign country and come and name you or Patrick instead of Chukwudi, your own traditional name. All those things will be eradicated. So we Rivers is Iguacha and is heart of Biafra.
Mhm.
It is Biafra land.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you guys support a Duduwa Republic and and Aruwa Republic as well?
Well, before our leader Onyendu was abducted, he had an alliance with them. Yes, we know that. But you know, he has been abducted, and Oduduwans, they were somehow, sometime showing up. But now that their brother Tinubu is the head of state, they've all given it up.
Mm,
So if they are willing to continue working with us, of course, they are our neighbors. Why not?
mm. Yeah,
Yes.
I totally agree. And I think the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention because the Southeast governors are the major problem, in our
They
land
are.
because
They
because
are definitely.
Mhm. Yeah, because if the Southeast governors can team up, I believe Nnamdi Kanu would be released by now.
That's correct. But they are not.
Hmm.
They are not. That's why we are saying that the election they are planning to hold in Anambra on the 6th, 7th, and 8th of November should not hold, because Anambra is another central part of Biafra land.
Right. I
We are
totally agree.
saying no to anything Nigeria. Yeah.
Right. So I totally agree. I totally agree. And um let me see. Um, so where's the link? Where's the link to donate
Yes, call me. Are you seeing this number +44? Because I'm in the
yes,
UK.
I see it. Okay, I see
So
it. Yes,
if
I
you
see it.
call me on +4477 0670 I'll give you the link and I will explain to you how we do our donation. And I thank you for showing interest. This is what we encourage many Biafrans to do, you know, because we must leave
Yes.
Nigeria.
Hmm.
Nigeria is a
Yes.
place for foreigners. The
Mhm.
foreigners come to Nigeria, extort Biafrans, our oil and our gas, and go and use it to develop their own country for the interest of their people, and our people are dying. So
Yep.
once Biafra comes, everything will be done. Everything will be all right. We will use
Yes. I
all
totally.
our knowledge and our skills to develop Biafra to the standard that our own citizens will all be happy, and there will be no more killings, no more terrorism. We will live in peace when Biafra comes. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Mighty Dot. Talk to Biafrans.
Yeah, mother, greetings from here.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's our brother. What's his name? Patrick?
Uh,
Is it
Chukwu,
PC?
yeah, Prince Chukwu Chinwoba.
Okay, so he's a Biafran, but I
In the
guess he was
US.
born here or something.
He's in the US,
Okay,
yeah.
I I was born and raised in the USA. Yeah.
okay, I thought so. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that I greet you, my brother. I mean, it's a good thing that you never forgot home. I mean, I live here in the United States. I've been here for a couple of years, and I've come across
Okay.
Biafrans.
Which state?
Yeah, okay, I'm in South Carolina right now.
Okay. I'm in Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Okay. Yeah. I've been there before. Um, when I was living in Texas. But anyway, so the oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. So um, sorry, these are some of the people at work.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes, I understand. Go ahead.
yeah. So well, a lot of people have come across that they have abandoned their roots. Even some people that were born back in Biafra land or in Nigeria, but they came here, maybe spend a lot of years here, and they just forgot about home. But you were born here, and you haven't forgotten about where your ancestral roots. So that is very commendable. of you.
Yes.
And now what you have to do, my
Yes,
brother, talk to other
yes.
people. Yeah, talk to other people that you know who are Biafrans, even those who are not Biafrans. Because right now, what we need is an exposure, especially here in the United States, since we are engaging the Congress, the United States government for
Yes.
recognition. So you have to talk to people, because when this awareness is being created here in the United States, a strong awareness, that will help in the recognition process to be hastened. So you have to gather people that you know. We do contribution every Saturday and Sunday. Many of us
Yes.
have deprived ourselves. We have deprived ourselves of a lot of things, a lot of fun and enjoyment. During this past summer, many of us refused to go on vacation, travel, because we're trying to get something that is more important than anything. This Biafra that we are fighting for is bigger than you and I. It's bigger than any of us. So we need a home. We need a place we call our home. We need a place that we can run to. Any man without a home, you are like a slave. So we need a home where we can actually run to any time of the day. You and I are here in the United States. Our sister is these places are not our home. Therefore, we are strangers. They can treat us anyhow they like, but no place like home.
I don't feel comfortable. Yeah,
It-
it's true.
no
I
place
don't feel
like home.
comfortable in the U.S.
I don't either. You were born here, but you don't even feel comfortable. Whereas you see there are some Biafrans that came to US 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and now they are in love so much. I mean, you should love where you live, but they have forgotten home. They have now chosen this place to be their home, which is a very dangerous thing to do, because these people have been mentally enslaved. So they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in their fatherland. They choose to live in another man's land that was already fought for. Blood was shed for this country to be what it is today. But
Yes.
our people refuse to do the same thing for their own land, because they want to come and enjoy a place that has already been, a place that some people fought for, which is a very slavish way of thinking. Biafrans, Igbos, we have never known to be this kind of people. We have always been people that are proud of where we come from, our heritage. That is why every time we travel home during Christmas time, during holidays, because that is our home. That is who we are. We never abandon home. We never reject where we come from. We are never ashamed of where we come from. But what we are seeing today, what we see, it doesn't seem like us. Why it seems as if a lot of mixed blood have entered our race. So, my brother, it is very important, that we take up this position. Many of us are here in America, in different countries of the world. Out of that, far away from that contraption that Britain created, we are in different parts of the world for a reason, for a time like this, that we may help to rescue our land, save our land from this blood-sucking parasite from the Sahel. This conspiracy is huge. And so many of us are scattered all over the world for a reason, that we may be able to converge all over the world and be able to rescue our nation, rescue our land. But many have chosen something else. Many have chosen to enjoy themselves. Many have chosen to betray the struggle. That we have faced so many challenges. So you have a task as a Biafran. It's not too late. You have woken up. You have realized what is happening. You have come to align yourself with us. So please, you have a task as the spirit up. So you should go and talk to others, evangelize, support financially, get your friends, non-Biafrans and Biafrans alike, get them together, let them know what we are doing. Because at the end of the day, this is going to benefit every one of us. We need our home. A lot of countries in the world, they have interest in our home. I mean, isn't that crazy? Many countries of the world have interest in our home, what is in our land, and we are running away. running out. I jumped in on yesterday that I saw a write-up on Facebook. They said, I forgot the name of that thing. They said they were over the Nemo State. Some earth mineral, rare earth, that they say it worth $800 billion. I don't know how true that is. But this is to tell you that we have a lot of things in our land.
We do.
A lot of abundant of resources that have never even been discovered. Thing that will change the world forever. But how can we get these things? How can we enjoy these things? Are we going to continue to sit around and let other countries to harness? Now, on that post, he was talking about UK and whatever. They're coming to, investigate it and talking about evacuating the villagers and all that. Can you imagine? We cannot go to Britain to go and touch any piece of their land, let alone harvesting any natural resources in their land. Britain doesn't even have any goddamn natural resources in their land. They are coming pillaging different nations of the world in Africa, taking the what belongs to us, and they still turn around and call us poor and mock us. This insult is too much. Now we have an opportunity to take back what belongs to us. We can have a deal, a bilateral deal and relationship with America. For goodness sake, this is my own mind. It is better for us to have a deal with America, for them to, whatever they can take from our land, and we have our own freedom, that for us to continue to remain this kind of madness. This is not life. This is not how people in that contraption, how they get up every day and walk around and be smiling. I don't know how they do it. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. We even wake up every day to walk around and smile, dress up, put on clothes, go to wedding, go to different kind of things, go to church. I don't know. That is to tell you that our people, without the restoration of Biafra, our people will be beyond repair. Their reasoning they have lost hope. There is no hope anymore for these people. That is why they refuse to fight. That is why their leader is being humiliated. The leader of their leader, somebody that is speaking for their well-being. Their leaders are being humiliated. Are being humiliated and treated like nothing. People still mute. They're still walking around like everything is okay. We are the hope of Biafra. We are the hope of Igbo land. Those of us out here, we have a role to play. So my brother, please, rise up. You have come at the right time. It's never too late for you to make your mark, register your name in a big way in this project.
Yes, I totally agree.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
I'm 24 years old, so so as a young person, I'm very inspired by this,
Yes, and we are fighting, and we are fighting for the future of our generation, the young ones, and like you guys, and the future generation to come, because we cannot allow our children and our children's children to go through what we have. That will not. What are we going to live? Legacy of suffering. Is the legacy of this hardship, this insult and humiliation, being ruled by the lowest of the low on this planet Earth, are the ones that are ruling us, are the ones that are making our life miserable. Is this the kind of punishment we are going to live for our children as well? If we live this kind of life for our children and our unborn generation, what you are living for them is punishment. We can never allow that to happen. Our parents may have allowed this to happen to us, but we can never. You are 24. I myself, I'm approaching. I'm getting close to 50. I'm mid 40s, getting close to 50. And this thing we are fighting. There are many. Our sister here, Betty. She was there during the war. She was born around that time. So they are not fighting for themselves.
Our children.
We are fighting for you guys. Fighting for you guys. I have two children that I'm fighting for. America going to be where they're going to hope. It's going to be their home forever. Home. We cannot continue to live like slaves.
No.
Very soon you're going to start a family. And now, what future do you have for those living? You got to be able to. What future do you have for your children? A lot of young people today are children because they're scared of this kind of life. But if we continue to get discouraged about because of the our race will be gone. We need to reprocreate in order to be able to keep our race continue to go on. Fulani, they born like rats. They don't have any control. They want to dominate. All these Islamic jihadists, all these Muslims, everywhere, they are burning everywhere because their plan and agenda is to be able to take over the world through population. So we need to be able to save our land. A lot of countries of the world, the West, even here in America, many of them are reshaping their country, they're reshaping their immigration policies to put their people.
Yes.
So what is our hope? Is there any hope left for us? Left everywhere. You go to apply for visa, they treat you like shit. The airport, you show your Nigerian passport, they treat you like shit. This is not a life. We need to restore the race. We need to restore our race, to restore our land. We need to restore our dignity. In general, our table land restored. So that they call him will be speaking for them. Right now, African is
Mighty Dot. Mighty Dot.
Yes, my
hello,
sister.
Hello, Mighty Dot. Are you hearing me?
Oh. Yes.
Hello, Mighty Dot. Yeah,
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Your speaker, I think your
Yeah.
speaker is not
I
coming out
noticed.
clear.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm losing signal. I'm having signal problem here. Yeah, but
Yes.
yeah, I was just saying that nobody have our interest right now. Everybody wants to take. Everybody is preparing, putting their country first. Many countries of the world, in the West
Yes.
here. So we need to be able to put ourselves first. Biafra first. Our prime minister have said that. Biafra first. Our APM is saying that Biafra first. We need to put ourselves first because we have suffered enough in this world. We have suffered so much. So, my brother, please have this in mind as you go to sleep, as you wake up in the morning, that there is no place like home. And it is only Biafra. That's where we have our home. That's the only place we can attain our full potential in this world. Whatever you think you have achieved in this life, in any country you are right now, you have not achieved nothing. It is only in your land, in Biafra, that you have the full right to achieve whatever you want to achieve, to aspire, whatever you aspire to be in this life. That can only be realized and be possible in Biafra. So every Biafran that is listening to us this morning, have that in your mind, that there is no place on this planet Earth that you'll be safe except your home, Biafra land. When we restore Biafra, we'll be able to secure our borders. We'll be able to have a data system that will be able to know who is coming in and going out, who is coming to harm us, who is coming to do business with us, who is coming to make their life better in our land. We will not have information of all this. We'll be proud to wake up every day. We're proud to go to sleep without fear that you're going to be attacked, because you are going to build one of the strongest army on this planet Earth.
Yes.
So we have all to benefit. We have all to gain with the restoration of Biafra, and we have all to lose without Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Prince Chuba, I have actually added the website. Is www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Once you go there,
Okay. See
you
it.
you see many things, and you will see where they write donate. That place where they wrote donate, you click on it and it will take you step by step how you will donate. I do appreciate you. If you look at here, you will see the picture I left on the screen where it says Nigeria is the world's most dangerous place for Christians. US lawmaker Nancy Mace has joined the other lawmakers like Ted Cruz and Mo Riley. They want to sanction Nigeria because Nigeria was in a country of particular concern during the time of Donald Trump's first regime. And Obama, being a Muslim, Hussein Obama, he came and removed Nigeria. So we all Biafrans are working assiduously hard to ensure that our alliance with America, this time that Donald Trump, very fruitful result. So our donation is what we have right now. We are working very hard to save our land by sponsoring the Biafra Defense Forces that are protecting our land from the invasion of the terrorist Fulanis. And again, we are paying our lobbyists who are taking us to countries to recognize Biafrans. So once we become a nation, we will no longer be overshadowed by the presence of Nigeria. We will be a country of our own. When we come to UN meeting, we will be on one side. If other Nigerians, other those who are trapped in the contraption, if they want to go, fine, it's their choice. If they don't want, we are just interested in Biafra and our citizens. So any Biafran who wants us to be free should donate and donate and donate. And I thank you for joining us today. You are 25. Yes, I love to hear that. When we want to catch you people young, it is mainly for your own best interest. Yes, for the best interest of the Biafra youth, so that you will have a home. Now, our brother joining us, Mazi Nonso, he said that there's a new policy made by America. I will have to go and search for it on immigration. And as Mighty Dot rightly said, when they make these all these legal rules, is to protect their country. Yes, is to protect their country. They are doing all this to protect the interest of their people. But what are we doing to make sure that our country is in order? You see? So we need all this to be considered. No, so go ahead and talk to Biafrans. Hello, Victor. Hello, Nonso, are you there?
Hello, mommy. I'm here. Good afternoon. Good afternoon,
Good
everybody in the
afternoon.
studio. Yeah, thank God I'm coming out. Just because I'm in I'm at work and in the metro, so but there's no problem. So
Thank
what my brother was saying is right. So I just wanted to remind us that there's this new policy that the United States of America have just implemented. To make sure that they checkmate those who comes in and who goes out with their visa, and So these are the kind of things that we are expected to see in Biafra land. I don't know, maybe if my background is noisy, maybe you can just give me some time. Then few minutes,
no, no, go ahead. Go
I'll be
ahead.
okay. All right. So, and talking about the image you are displaying now on the screen. So who on earth will ever see what is going on in Nigeria and decide to keep quiet? It is only evil people. Only evil people. I don't think this noise is too much here.
Are you still there, Nonso? Well, it appears that Nonso is no longer being heard. Can we then? Hello, Nonso, are you there? Oh, he has been kicked out. Let's just listen to Chinedu a little bit.
At the resumed proceedings on Monday, Kanu, who opted to defend himself after sacking his team of lawyers, said he has gone through his case file and there is no charge against him. Nnamdi Kanu said this, and I quote, "Join me in praising God."
Go ahead, Nonso. Hello, Nonso. Are you? You are back to the studio. Hello.
Yeah, mommy, I don't want to be distracted again. Let's see if I can get to where I can
Okay. All right.
be able to come in. But the network will be off as if I'm making my
Yes.
contribution. Few minutes,
Okay.
ma. I'll be back. Yeah, thank you.
All right. I will do. I will do. I will do. Take your time.
I have gone through my case file and there is no charge against me. There is no extant law in this country upon which the prosecution can predicate the charges against me. If there is any, let my Lord read it out to me. So,
Yeah. My sweetheart is here. Talk to Biafrans.
Yes, Mama, the beautiful woman, the beautiful Mama. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead. I hope
Really,
you
really.
had a good sleep.
Sleep, okay. I'm just coming back from work. I saw you online. So, okay. Let me say
Oh,
hi to Biafrans.
I mean, last night, though.
Um,
it's
Mama, it's not easy.
not.
Sleep,
It's not. It's not
it's
easy
not
at
easy
all.
with
It's not.
sleep.
It's not.
We thank God. Thank God. Well done, Mama. Thank you for, hosting this program every time, even when you are not feeling too well.
I
You still
know.
struggle to, educate Biafrans, because this is a time Biafrans need all this information and to keep updating themselves every day, because the wind is really blowing.
Yes.
So we have to come back and say, come home, come back home. Don't allow the wind to blow you away. It's not everything that you see on social media that is true, and all the propaganda out there fighting Briggy and all that. But the thing that gives me joy is that upon all that they have tried to do, Biafra is still forging ahead. And in
Exactly.
no distant time, we are going to reach our destination.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Mighty Dot, I heard what you were saying. Thank you so much for informing this, our brother. PC, that is Patrick. I really picked up this mic because of you. To
Praise.
really appreciate you for identifying yourself and knowing your
Yes,
root.
yes, yes.
That is why I
Nde
picked up this mic.
nde
Mighty
nde
Dot.
one other tutor.
Oh, Ujaya Parawa. Ekomdo.
You know about it? Mban?
Iyako Baba. Sesawa Basilium. Ekomdo.
Awesome. Me come.
Amenametieti na Kate Patrick. Yes, thank you so
Yeah.
much, because you are in the
So
same territory with him, so that he will know that he is not alone. That we have so many Biafrans that are in the United States. Patrick, what our brother was telling you and our honorable minister here, you see this beautiful woman. I know you've been following her and then listening to her every day she comes up here. But today something struck you and you said, no, let me pick mic and identify myself with my sister or my mother. Thank you so much, PC. Patrick, I believe that is your
Is
first name.
is Prince Chuba?
Oh, Prince. Oh, sorry for calling you Patrick. Prince. You see, these are the kind of names that we want. You're already a prince. And as Mighty Dog said, it is for you people that we are fighting. For me, already old age, have, catch me. Oh.
Is a blessing.
Yes, so but you see, it is for you guys that we are fighting and preaching, having sleepless nights. You heard when Mighty does say we have deprived ourselves of so much pleasure just to make sure we sacrifice the little AJ and Ejema, and then that our money we call AJ, but for you, you are going to pay in dollars, but we call it a Ejema, Ejema. You've done something very great, and yeah, a gemma, that is our local currency in the next, let me say, 1 year. Mama Betty, prophesy with me. Put amen, add amen to that prophecy.
Amen,
We are going
amen,
to
amen.
hold our gemma,
He
our
has
Yes,
he
sir.
to
has,
hold it. It's not going to be long, because what I'm saying is that Biafra is so close. If
yes,
if we can withstand that earthquake, that volcano, they call it volcano, right? Yeah,
yes,
it erupted last year. They took away our Onyendu, who is still in detention 2021. They took away our prime minister. In fact, when they took away our Onyendu, it was as if everywhere has collapsed. But to God be the glory, from nowhere, our prime minister took it up.
yes,
Biafra did not die as predicted by Obi. Our
yes,
prime minister took it up. Giddy, 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 giddy. That little time he had, he put all the structures down.
yes,
Down. He never knew that something will happen. So God gave him that strength. He put everything down, set up the cabinet members, did the convention, the first one and the second one. Every structures are down. The only thing now is a gemma. That's all that we are looking for.
yes.
Prince, when you hear of our BDF, ma'am, I don't know if you have the video of our BDF. Let him see if you can extract it out. Let him see. Prince, we
Uh,
have an army. It is
yes,
not vigilante. Oh. We're not talking about vigilante. We are talking of an army,
yes,
registered, corporate, professional army. Because the US congresspersons asked our AP, do you have an army? Now, Prince, if you ask yourself, have you heard of all these tumors in Biafra land? Have you heard of it? Have you ever wondered why people are not running away from our land to Cameroon or Ghana? It's because we have Biafra Defense Forces. When I say Biafra Defense Forces, we have different wings, but we put them under one umbrella and give them that name so that we don't begin to break it in chunks. Biafra Freedom Fast, Biafra Naval, Biafra, I can't remember the names, and there are many. We
yeah,
just put them and give them one central name, Biafra Defense Forces. If you see our military, they are the ones that make Musa, the past chief of defense staff of Nigeria, to come out and cry every day that our prime minister have taken over the airspace, the land space, everything. When you see Musa come out and cry in channels television, is because our BDF, which is the Biafra Defense Forces, have decimated their terrorists that they send to our land to kill us.
yes,
That is why he used to come out and cry. And that is the reason that they have sacked all the chiefs day before yesterday, because they couldn't penetrate Biafra land. It is still a mystery to them why
yes,
they have not been able to conquer us, despite the fact that they've detained our Onyendu, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in detention for so many years. They jail our PM, colluded with Finland to jail our PM. I believe that this name Simon Ekpa is not strange in your ears. You've heard a lot about him. They
Yes, I have.
detain him. They've jailed him now. Beautiful. So you're not really a 100% stranger. And now, immediately after that, bam, we did election. and we elected our acting prime minister. He was the previous finance minister, and he's still the finance minister, but he is acting now as acting prime minister, holding that space and office for our prime minister to come out. So he has been working tirelessly, and the Nigerian terrorist government have done a lot to destroy this brigade, but they cannot. I don't know if it is not time for them to relax and say we can't defeat these people. As Sultan of Sokoto came out and said that the brain behind us and the strength behind us, it was not because they defeated us, but even with the collaboration of international communities, Biafra still fought their war for 3 good years.
Sorry,
The only thing that happened was the blockade. Can you see this beautiful picture, Prince?
these are Biafran
Yes.
Defense Forces.
Yeah, this is their money. This is just a little cohort. There are many. They are in thousands. We even have reserve.
Yes,
If these are the people that are dealing with the terrorists,
yes,
so why are we crying for fun? You can see they are well equipped. You see the way they have their uniform. They are not out. I'm not calling. They are not vigilante. Oh, take note. They are not
they
vigilante.
are
They are
Biafra,
original
yeah,
Biafra
Biafra
army.
Liberation Army.
Yes, that's who they are. You can see their kits from head to toe. They are presentable, they are well trained. I am telling you, these are the ones that is making the terrorists to cry every day. These are the ones that if they tell terrorists come to Biafra land, they'll write their will before coming.
Yes,
Yes, they will write their will before coming because they will never go back. These are the men that destroy all the armored tanks that Nigerian terrorist government bought from the US. Yes, in the time of Biden. Yes, I believe you've been seeing the video. They decimate them every time.
yes,
So our land, we are at war. We are at war. When you hear them deploying, they say they've deployed soldiers. No, they are the terrorists that they have deployed to our land. But these, our Biafran defense forces, are the ones dealing with them. And that is why at least 90% peace has been restored in our land. The people giving us problem are the Fulani governors that are there to service Abuja, to service Shetima, to service Tinubu. You understand me? So why we
Right.
are crying every time is the finance. We need money to buy the weapons that this our military need. We need money,
yes,
and no one can do it for us except us. So our minister have given you the website. You don't need to make an announcement known. You don't need to come out and say if you don't want. Just click that website. Follow the instruction that she has given. This is the time to, call your friends. Call Minette together. We need funding. That's the only thing. We don't need you to go to Washington, D.C. to talk to lobbyists. We have lobbyists. Alias and Moran Global Strategies, they are our lobbyists. We need to pay them.
yes,
And we pay them $10,000 every month. And they're doing amazingly great, phenomenal task that they've given to us. Their service is top notch.
yes,
Within 1 year that we gave them the contract, oh my God, you can see the extent that Biafra has reached today. This is the very first time Biafra has reached Washington, D.C. This is the very first time that the door of Washington, D.C. was open to Biafrans, and our APM went in there and shake his hands. If when you have time, I believe as I'm talking to you, you've already clicked our website to see what is happening. The pictures are speaking for us Biafrans.
yes,
You see, when you hear this one talking about condemning the killings in Nigeria, is the work of Biafra, the Republic government in exile,
yes. Nancy,
because he
Nancy,
went and stayed the boat, he went and stayed the ship,
yes,
and told American congressmen and women, say, as you people are staying here, do not believe what Nigerian terrorist government is telling you. There is war in Nigeria. The terrorists are killing Nigerians, and the government are the ones sponsoring them.
yes,
And when they hear Christians are being killed, those are Biafrans. Yes, I am telling you categorically clear that they are Biafrans. Why are they Biafrans? This could be the next question in your mind. They are Biafrans because these people pack our resources from our land and develop the northern part of Nigeria
yes,
and develop Lagos, develop Abuja. So they now place this mindset in our people that, oh, you can only make it when you go to the city. Yes, and our people had to migrate for so many years to this northern part of Nigeria, and they stayed there, develop, build houses, boost their economy. You see what happened? And at the end of the day, what they are paying them back is killing,
Yes.
is genocide,
Yes.
because they have been trapped there. They now abandon the Biafra land. Can you imagine Enugu City? Can you compare Enugu City to Abuja if we had invested our resources in developing Enugu
Um,
or the old Anambra? My goodness. Imagine how it will be.
oh,
Imagine, even when they've robbed us of all these resources, they're still struggling. Imagine if we had had all these resources in our territory. What do you think it will be? So we have risen up. We said, enough is enough.
yes.
Enough is enough. So, my brother Prince, I really appreciate you identifying yourself with us. This minute, it is for a purpose. If you know, according to Onyendu, whatever you know you can do for Biafra to come, do it. We are not doing Biafra without academic qualification. Our APM is not a professor, but he's making waves.
Yes.
Do not go and listen to all those
Yes, I
saboteurs.
understand.
We have sections of saboteurs.
Yeah.
You already know them. So don't fall a prey to them.
No.
The only one you should listen to is Biafra Republic Government in Exile, headed by our Honorable His Excellency Ogechukwu Nkere.
Yes.
He is the man for the task, and he's doing it amazingly great.
Because the other ones, they are saboteurs. They
They
are
are
working for
saboteurs.
Nigeria.
Exactly. Evidence is there. Like Ngozi Rabu Fulani, she has come out now fully, and she has declared the list of all her commanders, and all those lists are the people that are killing Biafrans in a Bubagu, the terrorist group. He has given her commander one as Caterpillar. Caterpillar is working with Hobuzo Dimma
Yes.
to kill Biafrans. He is working with Ikenga Oragu. They are all working together with Kanu Ntakanu, all of them are together.
Wow.
Ngozi is working for Nigeria. All of them. Emma Dabu, Choma Okoma, don't allow her professorship to confuse you. They are all agents working for the same Nigerian terrorist government. The only government is Biafra Republic government in exile.
Yes.
If you come to our space, you will see this mama here. You will see her picture. So don't be confused anytime you want to join our space. You will see tutors, you will see a Eunice, so many of us, you see Madam Ki, so many of us. If you don't see this profile picture, run away.
Yes.
At times, there be no space for us to add Briggy
Yes.
to the title because of limited word.
Yes.
But once you log in, look for this mama Betty, you see Betty Ford there.
Yes.
You see, even at times you will see Mighty Dog, you will see Nonso is 1 million.
Yes. So
We are so many.
when you want to go to, she's telling you when you want to listen to, if you go to space, that's
Yeah,
X. You
X
will
Okay,
space.
see
okay.
so many people. Some of them will even use Breji.
Exactly.
Just look for the ones that are talking about the real Breji, because they are all saboteurs. You know, the people that have interest in Nigeria, they don't want us to go. So they are using some of us to sabotage what we are doing. That's what she's trying to explain to you.
Mama Betty,
Yes,
you have a background of our space. Let him just look at the at least the steady people that come, if you can share it. The steady people that are always there in the space. Once you spot one of them, know that that is Briggy space.
okay.
If you can, Mama,
Let
if you
me
can.
look for the information minister's.
Exactly. Information minister handle is there. So, Prince, so the problem, we are not saying come to Biafra land and fight. Let your money fight. You understand me? The only problem we have, the only
Right.
challenge we have now is the money. You understand? You can decide to donate anonymously. It is okay. It is okay. Just follow the link. All we need to hear is the heavyweight of the money in the account. Bam. The account is secured. They fought this account. They fought and fought and used. Oh my God. God brought you at the right time. They fought our account. We just retrieved this account day before yesterday. You see what is happening? We retrieved it
Hmm.
day before, yes, few days ago. Yeah. Precisely, we started using it on Saturday. That is the extent of sabotage, just to make sure that we don't get Biafra, but all of them failed. So you can just click the link. Please call your friends, speak to your friends. Biafrans and non-Biafrans, since this news of genocide broke up in Nigeria, a lot of people are talking and they've been saying, oh, how do we donate? How do we donate? How do we donate? Our link is working now. If you have any NGO, please talk to them. Biafrans are dying. It is Biafrans that they are killing in Nigeria. Yes, the Muslims that they are killing are those that don't want to be extremists. They kill them, and those that were at the wrong at the right time in a wrong place. Yes, they are just a scapegoat. When they were killing Christians, unfortunately, the things touch them, bullet to touch them. Those are the ones you say Muslim have been killed. Yes, those that refuse to join the jihadist extremists and those that stray bullet might have caught, they were at the wrong place when Christians were killed, so they don't spare them. You understand me, Prince? So please, any
Right.
organization
I
that you know, yeah, any organization that you know, talk to them, NGO, because they are all looking for a way to help. Please, that's the only challenge we have now. I really appreciate your coming. Yes, and this program that is always coordinated by our minister. Meanwhile, she's a minister in the media and communication and media ministry. This Minister Betty that you are seeing here, not be small woman. No, she is our boss. So she is our boss. Yes, she is our boss. She's yeah, she's our boss, and we are all learning from her.
I
She's
might
a
get
sweet person.
arrested to fake treason.
Yeah. I'm trying to find
Yeah.
something that we see to know the sign of our.
Mm. You can follow our information minister X handle.
Yes.
Once you follow this Mama Betty, you will follow all of us. Minister Betty is her name, Betty Ford. Mama, share your handle. Let him start from somewhere. So, Prince, that is what we need. I'm so happy that we've seen you today, we've heard your voice, and something brought you, and you came at the right time. If we have, our Onyendu was even asking for $1. Imagine Biafrans in the whole world contributing $1. Let's even say in the Western country. Do you know where we would have reached today? But they think that if they don't contribute, that we are going to collapse. But that's a lie. Every day we are getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So thank you so much, Prince, for coming. And we hope to hear more of you. And I want to see you next time. Bring your friends also to come and listen to our beautiful Mama Betty. She
Yes,
is
I
so
will. I will do.
educative and informative. And yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, we love you because every day this platform always win a soul. I think it's a very blessed platform.
Yes.
Yeah, the other day somebody called and donated.
Yes.
Day before, the other person called and donated,
Yes.
and today you are here. God bless you for joining us,
Yes.
and
And
may God continue to replenish your pocket.
yes.
Yes,
Mama,
yes, yes.
thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak to my brother
Yes.
and to all Biafra. Sorry, I did not even greet Biafra. Biafrans, ndewo. Biafrans,
Hey,
ndewo.
whoa, my
Ndewo,
beautiful
ndewo,
sister.
ndewo,
Yes.
ndewo. My thoughts, ndewo, ekamdo, kamdo. Thank you so much. I use my mic here. Mama, let me find something and put in my stomach. I just woke.
Okay. All right. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
if
Thank
time
you.
permits, I'll join again. I didn't even look at the topic. Biafra, we must fund our liberation. Yes, we must fund our liberation. Biafra, did you know the latest? I know all of you might have seen it, or some of you might have not seen it. The sanction and the visa revoke has started with
You see?
Yes,
Wole
so
Soyinka.
Wale,
When he was
Wale Soyinka.
bragging, it has started. It has started, my brother, Mighty Dot. It has started.
Yes,
All of them are panicking. And
What
he's
what
claiming
happened to him?
they revoke his
his
visa,
visa.
US visa.
US to revoke his visa.
Hey,
What?
Mama, US revoked his visa. And he said he didn't do anything. When he was bragging that if Donald Trump will win, that he will not be going to US, he forgot.
What is he going to US to do?
I wonder. No, they invited him for occasion. And he's telling the people that invited him that they will not see him though. God struck his mouth, and he now said, let him tell them. On the by this was it 24th or 25th of this October that it was revoked. They saved him later from the Lagos consulate. No be
Wow.
third party information. He used his mouth and confessed that they saved him official later that his visa has been revoked.
Wow.
Yes.
All of them will collect.
One by one, my brother. Because they'll be
And,
wondering,
and
if
this is
Wole
the work of
Soyinka,
this is the work of Breji.
exactly. They will be wondering if Wole Soyinka, that is not a politician, if his visa can be revoked, then how much more them? It has started. It has started.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, they are
including
panicking.
including all these criminal career pastors or whatever. All of
Exactly.
them, their
They
churches,
will
all this regime everywhere. You go to Atlanta, you see regime, you see Ayedepo one. All of them, they need to be closed down in America. We will show them
Yes.
pepper.
Yesterday, APM was on when the information minister came up. APM came and he said that he is going to advocate for
It's
America
business center.
to close all these mushroom.
Business centers. They are
Yes.
business centers.
Do you know
They
that
are
all these
scammers.
people, all this regime and so forth, they were originally Muslims.
Of
What are
course,
you telling
They
me
came.
now? They were Muslims. Let
Yeah.
me tell you, Adeboye own. Adeboye took over from a white garment church member.
Oh,
Read the history. From a white garment church member, that was the founder of Redeem. He took over from the man when the man died.
wow.
Previously, he
that is
was a Muslim.
moguls where they can make money from. That is why all of them now Islamic edition doesn't really it's not that popular in terms of making money. So they see a business opportunity. All of them
Yes,
jump in, to make this money. But at
Exactly.
the end of the day, their eyes will all
Exactly.
open. We will never allow these people
that's
to
why they
rest.
are
We
not
never
condemning.
and it,
Yeah,
and
they
you
are
know
not
what?
They
condemning
are
the
all
killing of
criminals.
Christians.
And you know the
Wow.
kind of money that these people are remitting. You know the kind of money they're remitting from America and UK. Their churches, their branches in UK and America. Majority of Nigerians and Biafrans goes to their church in America, UK, and all the dollars and the this thing that are contributing as offering. That is what is enriching that man over there, buying private jets and everywhere. That is what is making them rich.
Yeah.
That is why they move their branches to America, to UK, to Europe, so that those big hard
Mhm.
currency will be coming in. These criminals, we will silence
And
every single one of them.
they don't say anything about the killing of Christians
No,
because
they
Oh,
they are
cannot
very
say now.
why would
comfortable. Yeah, they are very comfortable as a Muslim.
Because they are
so
Muslims now.
Yeah,
They
they
use all this
that
power to do
Muslims?
me. If at all the miracle exists, because my own the first miracle start is in the Bible. When you use the word of God, that is your miracle. You
Yeah.
understand?
So yeah,
Anyway,
and you know what? I just saw on the news that they say Wike is being dragged because he took two of his sons for kind of a government official, this thing, assignment. And I was looking at these two sons of him. This is this is what is happening. They are grooming their own children to take over so that their children will lord it over our own children. The cycle continues. The cycle continues. What their father did, their father will hand over to their children. Their children will start from there. They will continue to enslave us, enslave our own children. We need to
yeah,
break these people's arms. We need to stop this cycle of enslavement. That is why every Biafra needs to go after these politicians. We've been saying it. See what is
yes,
happening. God, their so-called zoo government to send him on a country. He took two sons so that he can be able to make a way for. They are making their way for their own children. Biafrans, what happened to you that are
yeah,
supporting these people? You Mumu that is supporting these politicians. What future do you have for your own children? What future? What plans do they have for your own children? They are creating their
no
way
mighty
plan.
dot,
for their own children.
mighty dot. Wike is a very confused man. You know what he said day before yesterday to PDP? He said that if he leaves PDP, PDP structure will collapse. I am like, But you're already saving APC. What is your connection with PDP? What is your stake in PDP?
You know,
And look, for him
he
to travel with the son, you know that what is his name? Showore pointed out his corruption, the mansion he bought. So maybe he's looking for a new place to go and buy another mansion in their
yes,
in his son's name. Because
he,
US now is not a place for them to stay. They can
he
eradicate them at any time. They can eject them out at any time.
he's an
They
alcoholic, you know.
yeah,
So
and
maybe he's
this
looking
thing
for where to get another property.
maybe it's using you.
I'm telling you.
They use their children to siphon money to ship money abroad as if they are
Yeah,
trying to help paying their children's school fee or their well-being. They use that opportunity
exactly.
to ship money. These people, every single one of them needs to be taken down. If not, we this slavery will continue. Every single one of them need to go down. We can that contraption. Anybody will rise up and do whatever they like because the Nigerian youth to let them. Wike is there bragging about everything, doing whatever he like. Every single one of them, they do whatever they like because they feel they are above the law. They have made themselves lords. Look at that useless thing that is not even qualified. A local government councillor he's not qualified to be a local government councillor. Now he's the president. He's their governor. Is mandating all the lawmakers, all the members of whatever, that every one of them should be wearing a Tinubu cap. Is this what the people need? Is this what the people need? Is this the problem that they're supposed to be solving in the life of their people? This is what I'm telling you. That contraction is a joke. And anybody that is believing in Nigeria or that calls he himself or herself a Nigerian, you are worthless. You are less than a human being. You are less than an animal. You are less than an animal. Anybody that calls himself identify as a Nigerian. This is a joke. The worst joke on this planet Earth is that place called Nigeria.
Yes. This is why we say that on the 6th, 7th, and 8th of November, there will be no election to be conducted in Biafra land in Anambra, where they call their Anambra now. Biafra should just get total rid of all these politicians. And ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, unu nwa ka ọ dị n'aka. Ọ dị unu n'aka kemgbe 1970 wee luo now. Kedu ife these governors megolo any one of you? Onwero. They haven't done anything for any one of you. Fade enye unu scholarship, fade enye unu hospital, ọbụrụ good roads, electricity adịrọ, mmiri adịrọ, nothing. But this Biafra, when Biafra comes, Biafra will give you everything free, including hospital treatment, even schools. To some extent, unu gadeje school free, umuaka. So why are you people sticking around them? Agwagokwa unu na those 3 days bụ sit at home. Ọkwa oge unu ga-ebido kwube nọ ndị Biafra liberation na-egbu unu. Onye apụtakwana on the 6th, 7th, 8th of November. No election in Biafra land. Please, my brother, go ahead.
So they did say no there that all hands must be on deck. All hands must be on deck. Nigeria is a joke. Anybody that considers themselves Nigeria, don't see that never. I think I'm having a bad network.
Yes. All right. Well, Biafrans, una
Yeah,
forgive.
let our people, praise it. Then you can go ahead.
Praise, do you want to say anything? Go ahead. Or if you have any more
Okay,
questions.
um, so so yeah, I support what you guys are doing, and I will I will donate as soon as possible.
Thank you.
To Biafra.
Have you visited the website?
Yes, I have.
Okay. All right. Just when you donate, screenshot it. Copy this number here. Copy my number
Okay.
and add me to your WhatsApp because I'm on this number is on WhatsApp group, and you send your receipt. Your name will be announced. If you want it to be announced, I will do that for you. Otherwise, some people donate anonymously. They don't want their name, but I mean, you live in US. Those anonymous donors are mainly those who live in homeland, because Nigeria government, they are terrorist group. If they hear that you are supporting Biafra, they will come after you, but you are not in homeland. Do you get me? Do you
Yes,
understand?
yes,
Yeah.
I understand.
So once you make donations, keep your receipt, just screenshot it and send it to me. I will announce it, and Biafrans will sing for you, and they will appreciate you. When Biafra comes, you will not believe what benefits that we have there for our citizens, because we have all lived abroad. We all know what it means to look after the people and to place their interest first. So I am extremely happy to have you around, and the more souls we win, the better for our progress. And Biafra is coming. Try and integrate
Yes, yes,
more.
yes.
Once you go to that website, there's a whole lot to read and understand what is going on. Currently, Biafrans are in alliance with America. You see this lady here, Nancy Mace. She is one of the lawmakers in America
Yes, I see
under
it.
Donald Trump. Yeah. So she is one of those lawmakers who are saying that the annihilation and massacre of Christians in Nigeria by the extremist Islamists, that Nigeria should be sanctioned. And you know what it means to sanction someone. No other country will have access to trade with Nigerians, even if they do anything like their products, they will not be able to sell. The oil and the gas that Nigeria is selling, answering big brother of Africa, is from Biafra land. Is from Biafra. That's why they are fighting tooth and nail not to let us leave that country. But we are doing what we could, including this donation, to exit Nigeria. So I will have to call it a day from here. If you have any more question, please go ahead and ask.
Okay, okay. I don't have any questions, but I have your number and the website, so I will let you know if I have any.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Biafrans, anyị anọgo nnọọ ebe a very well. Anyị ga-akọlụ a day because our space will soon come up. So I will leave you people here and see how we are going to join up on the Twitter in some minutes to come. Biafrans, no giving up, not this time. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ọ ga-adịla unu mma, ndewonu. Biafra na fabia nwayọọ nwayọọ, ka m ghara isili unu asị ọ ga-abịa, mana mụnwa amasị gị n'ọta maọbụ echi. Mana ife niile unu na-eme, ọ na-egosi ego niile unu na-atụ, ọ na-alụrụ anyị ọlụ. Nwaanyị a unu fụrụ foto ya ebe a bụ ndị na-eme lọọ na Amerịka. Ya bụ nwaanyị si na Nigeria bụ the world most dangerous place for Christians. ọ kemgbe our APM na Maazị Elias jebeluto ndị a ka fa ji wee nwee ike kwube ụdị okwu a. So onye adakwa na mba, ma ndị na-atụ eje mma ma ndị na-atụ eje, biko jisi n'ike ka unu na-atụ na anyị nidile ego kịta. Agha anyị na-anụ kịta bụ agha eji ego anụ. Please ndị be anyị, onye adakwa na mba, onye adakwa na mba. Link anyị ji edoneti ego ọ na-alụzi ọlụ ọfụma kịta, so nwerozi onye nwere excuse. Nwanne anyị nwoke nọ ebe a, gee ya ntị. Go ahead, Nonso. Hello, Nonso. Hello? Nonso, go ahead. Hello, Nonso. Are you there? Biafrans, unu man internet is a world wide web. Ọ na-enye some people nsogbu. Go ahead, Nonso. Hello? Wow. Nonso,
Yeah,
go ahead.
okay. This network is giving me serious issue. So, mommy, thank you very much for all you have been doing. From now, I see that you are already rounding up, so I'm going to give my submission based on what we have been discussing since. Though I managed to listen half, but because of my activity today, I could not concentrate. So, but what I would say is that I just want our people, because our people is very, very much important, because we don't have any business with Nigeria. See, I want our people to understand something. The earlier we understand this fact, the better for us. There is no need. Those of you that are still head bent, just sitting at the side, not doing nothing, not saying anything, just waiting for miracle. I don't know what people are expecting, without any effort, you don't. In fact, so many of you don't even know where you are. And the worst part of it is that I'm still aware that these criminal groups that sold our leader, Mnk Msen, they are still taking advantage of some of you. Mommy, this is the problem that these people are having. Some of these people, because they have seen the activities of this evil bastard that is in United States, this mad woman, they have seen the activities of CROC and codes. So many of them, even before now, even when our leader Mnk was even kidnapped, even before now, when our prime minister was here with us, so many of them were still like, head bent, trying to see and know exactly where our prime minister, is really taking us to. Why so many people came in, but immediately the sabotage, began to flux in. So many people went back and just sit back and just, fold their hands and be watching without even deciding or knowing exactly what to do. So this kind of confusion is not excuse. It's not going to be an excuse, because we all are all adults. We are all matured. We know exactly what we want, and we know who is exactly doing the needful. When our leader Mnk was kidnapped from Kenya, it was our prime minister who stood his ground, who stood up to gather each and every one of us together to make sure that today we have a platform and we have a government that is speaking for us, not just only in the homeland, but at least in diaspora. This government has really played a very key role that we all can see. We all can testify. Exactly. This news now that we are seeing here now, did the news just come out just overnight? Did this kind of news that we are hearing now, did it just come out today, or did the killing of Christians in Nigeria started today? These are questions that so many of you are supposed to be asking. If people are not biased, if people are not wicked, if people are not evil, you should ask yourself a question: is it Nigerian media that has been covering everything, all the atrocities, everything that has been happening in Nigeria? Who went to Kenya to kidnap our leader and told you all that they arrested him through Interpol? I don't know how long we all will have sex. It was it not our prime minister, Samuel Ekpa, that came even before we heard it from our leaders, that told us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. He
Yes.
also went ahead and exposed the criminals, even including the wife of our leader, the brothers, and all of them, with evidences and facts. Well, is that the reason why you all will hate him? Is that the reason why you all will now hate his activities? Even though everything he has been doing has been legal? So many of you now has been carrying out propaganda that our prime minister is being arrested and convicted for the. You don't even know the meaning of you don't even care. All you know that he's arrested. All you know that he's convicted. No, did you ask for what reason and for what offense or what happened? Did you even know? Then if you know that, then you will even come out with your full chest and start supporting what he is doing. You will come out with your full chest and start supporting this government. You all are just running up and down, sitting on the fence. You think that sitting on the fence will help you? Everything that we are doing has evidence. And when the time comes, your participation is going to speak for you. There's no way, there's no back door. That is the reason why we are shouting now. Not tomorrow when it will happen. You will come and they say, this one, that kind of excuse will not be tolerated. I am telling you, it can never ever be tolerated. And when you understand, and we know that Biafra land is going to be well built. It's not like all this nonsense people are experiencing. If you know that you are in diaspora and you are not supporting this government, no, maybe after you will tell me which government you are waiting for to fight for your freedom. You will tell me the government that you have set or what you have put in place, that we should have supported, to get our freedom. So, but if you have none, then you have to support the Biafran government in exile. Go and make your research. This is a legal entity which is well recognized by the United States of America. Even the lawmakers, all of them, they know. Our last meeting, our last briefing was in the Congress House in the United States of America. With all these evidences, it's enough for each and every one of us to come in, to key in, and support what we are doing. Despite the propaganda, despite the political interest of all these Westerns and all these people who has been, colluding with the Nigerian terrorist state to oppress us. The United States has come. They are there to speak for us. Donald Trump is there for a reason. Why can't we all rally around and use this opportunity that we have now? Like I used to say, and I will say again, the earlier we realize, the better for us. It is only those that are prepared that will be saved. Thank you very much, Mommy. May God bless you.
And you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have said well. Biafrans, we are all here talking to you. Remember when Onyendu was telling the whole Nigeria that Fulanis were coming? Nobody listened to Onyendu. Now they are all running helter-skelter. They will tell you, oh, they are holding Onyendu or they are detaining him because he is dividing Nigeria. No, Onyendu is not dividing Nigeria. Nigeria is already divided. The Fulanis are on their own. They are foreigners. The Arewa is on their own. Biafra is on their own. Oduduwa is on their own. Nigeria is already divided. Thank you, AC. Thank you so much. Ndewo. Now, Biafrans, we are moving very, very fast. And all if I name ga-eme ka onye ndu na our PM kafapụta. Nee ya kịta, o tego eji egbu Christians na Nigeria, but onwe nụrụ onye na-ekwu all because na our APM ejebego Congress na-eje everywhere. This is the result. This woman unu fụrụ here bụ a congresswoman. Afia bụ Nancy Mace, a lawmaker. Na-eye ebe a onwero nke a na-ezo ezo. Even onye repọtụrụ ife a Afia bụ Ahmed Oluwansho Shoujo, October 2027, this 2025, 2 days ago, ka report ya. So, Fanny in a fafu this thing, Fana panic. Kedu onye na-eme
Hello, Mommy, sorry. October 27, 2025. It's 2027. Can I correct here?
Sorry,
Oh, my candidate.
October 27th of October 2025. Yes. So, if anyị na-ede kita na ịba internet, if a na-akọzi kita bụ maka ogbugbu a na-egbu Christians, ị nwere ike ịfụ any of these bishops or any of these church leaders ka ọ pụtara na-edifend Christians. Onye ọbụla na jee kụọ kpọọ na-anakọla ego na-eri, bịakwa n'ụtụba ego Biafrans ka anyị wee zọpụta onwe anyị. Fulani aka narọkwa o, faka na-abịakwa, they are still on their way. Ndị a bụ ndị a ezu ike since 1808 wee luo today. So why are we going to rest? Then you come on the other side. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he told us that he will not disappoint us. Ndị be anyị disappoint unu. Ọ ka nọkwa wee sizie ndị ọkaikpe fazuzie ike ka ya were aka ya bido. So unu ga-afụ na onye ndu anyị has never disappointed us. Do not disappoint. Onye ga-enye excuse na ya fụrọ ebe ya ga-edonate. Let me see. Ịkpọ m this number, I will answer you. Every day m bịala ebe a, ana m convert somebody. Ne +447706 705575. Ịkpọrọ ana m na the website www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Ịbara ana na this website, ifu ebe ị ga-edonate. Everything adigo in order. Why Ojinodiro before? Because they are attacking us. They attack us. Ofodoro kafana eje n'ụlọ mana nke ahụ ekwere ọfa because na anyị nchebiro na the same country. Ifuge. So we are making moves. Nwanyị a odegi ekwu ya ekwu na Nigeria is the worst, most dangerous place for Christians. So kedu ife unu na-eme? Nnọdụkwa ebe a na-akpọ other African Christians. Shame on all of you. African Christians, shame on all of you. What is happening to Christians in Nigeria? You are all keeping quiet because of your selfish interest. African leaders, Christians, you are not saying a word.
Mommy, in a African this thing, okay, Makande Khan na this useless cooker. That man Chineke ga kpọ ndị Fulani gara, ndị Fulani ga-eji share ceremony.
Yes.
Eke ihe ndị ahụ pụtara ebe ndị ọcha nọ aside pụtara na-agwa anyị na lee ihe mega na this is the truth. Gị nwa na onwe gị nọ there because gị na ndị Fulani, gị na ndị Janjaweed na-erikọ, gị pụta gị mepe ọnụ iji eri ji na ede, gị si na nwedị ihe mega. So also the intimidation and ihe a ha na-emegide against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or the just or the correct or the right. Ihe ahụ ọrụbeghị ịkpọpụta Nigeria as the most worst dangerous country. So people like all this Bishop Coker and the rest of them, always defend all these things. Oga adịkwa mma ka ha kpọjee those people to court. Oga adị mma ka ha sue those people because ka ha put this the kind of evidence ndị ahụ nwere. All not be possible. Those people are supposed to be sued to come and answer questions in international court because they are committing crime, genocide crime against humanity.
Yes.
And they are covering for Nigeria, which is very, very bad. So this kind of how can this kind of US lawmaker be saying this and somebody like Bishop Kuka is saying the other way around? So these people need to be brought to justice because their evil that they have been covering for so long has been too much. So maybe we'll get to there for now, but we are just creating the awareness. Thank you.
So Biafrans, unu ga-afụ that na ife niile anyị na-ekwu no end up na-eje mma. Onye amara etu ọ ga-esi wee tụọ, kpọọ m na this number ndobelu here or ị gaa na this website, edego m the website here, just go there. Efo aga m asị ka o mesịanụ maka anyị anọgo 3 hours now going to 4 hours. So that onye ga-enweta ife a n'ụlọ ka onye anwa nwee ike nweta data wee watch ya na anyị ma na ndị nọ n'ụlọ fa na complain kali maka data. Nonso daalụ so much and may God continue to bless you. I see you on the space. All must continue to hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity and equity. Biafrans, just look at this woman's yes, what this woman have said. Unu ga-enye anya Us in Nigeria bụ the worst, most dangerous place for Christians. And mụnwa nọdụ n'ofu aka wee na-blame other African Christians that are not speaking up. Are we still the same? Are we still one in the body of Christ? Speak up. The bishops, the pastors, the leaders of churches, speak up for the interest and benefit of Christians that are being massacred on daily basis. So I will leave you people here now. So you have given your submission, or do you still want to say anything before I close down the studio? Hello, Nonso. All right, Biafrans. I say bye-bye from here. I love you all and remain strong. Chetekwano, onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwana ụla. Bye-bye from here, and I love